What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Winfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahai Wolf from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Tuck. This boy, Plexico Birds, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Dex Lawrence II.
Yo, this is Mike Evans with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Flag on the Play, episode 72. Back here with the guys, man, bro. How we feeling?
Great. Man. Playoff season.
Playoff time. Come on.
I'm excited.
Playoff for sure. It's playoff season, bro. No bullshit.
Imagine telling someone that Sam Darnold would be in the playoffs this year.
No bullshit. Oh, God.
14-3, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to tell y'all, but hey.
Oh,
yeah, he was the only one. I'll give you that. He does the only one. I'll give you that. I'm not gonna lie. Let's start with you, Donnie. Talking about Sunday Night Football. Vikings got put in the box, couldn't score. I think they went 4 in the red zone. Lions had a master class. Jameer Gibbs master class. How you feel about Detroit going into this bye week?
Dude, I mean, Aaron Glenn, dude, just take a bow after that performance because that was magic. That was pure magic. You're talking about an offense that going into this game, I don't know if it was statistically top 3 or top 5, but this has been consistently one of the most consistent and best offenses in the NFL this year. Aaron Glenn went into that game with a banged-up front four, banged-up secondary, mainly in the corner room. The safety's been healthy all year, but the corners have been hurt, and put on a clinic. I mean, an absolute clinic. So shout out to Aaron, man. I think this does bring a lot more confidence with the Lions, because that was my big worry, was the defense was starting to struggle. We all saw how they played against Buffalo. Josh Allen did whatever they wanted with him. And obviously, Josh Allen isn't Sam Darnold. I'm not saying, or Sam Darnold isn't Josh Allen. I'm not saying that. But still, this has been one of the best offenses in the league this year. And Detroit did an amazing job. I mean, holding the team like that. Dude, Sam Darnold completed 42% of his passes. That's absurd. You don't see that anymore. So good for them. If they can keep up this consistency, there's no doubt in my mind, especially with the 1 seed, that they can definitely make it to the Super Bowl. No doubt. It's just, can they keep this up? I don't know. But if they do, they can definitely beat Philly. They can beat Minnesota again. They can beat whoever's in the way. Now, the Chiefs, I don't know. But they can make it.
Durag.
Man, I mean, yeah, Aaron Glenn definitely put a masterclass. Basically, punched his ticket to having a head coaching job this offseason, basically. But at the same time, Sam Darnold, man, good God. That man was seeing ghosts. I might have seen about, 4 missed touchdowns in a 5 to 6 play span just at one point. I mean, it was by far his worst game. I still don't know if the Lions can beat the Eagles. That's still my concern because the Eagles defensively are just better. And I think if they're on their P's and Q's offensively, they could definitely match the Lions. So I still think that's gonna be a hard fought game. But if Aaron Glenn can have that defense looking like that game in and game out throughout the playoffs, they definitely got. They got just a shot as anybody to win the whole thing. So,
Karen.
The Lions got probably the best outcome. They got the number 1 seed. They can rest up for 2 weeks, get a couple guys back. Shout out to Meek Robinson. I thought he played pretty solid. This is definitely one of the best defensive performances you see, in the red zone especially. It's probably the best defensive performance in the red zone all year. Sam Darnold looked like I don't even know what he looked like.
He looked like Sam Darnold.
I mean, everyone has a bad game. He didn't look good. It happens, but it definitely hurts Minnesota because I don't know. The other team they lost to was the Rams, and they have to play the Rams, so we'll see. But
since Young's back, I'll go to Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, this game to me proved that if Aaron Glenn doesn't get a head coaching job, there's something seriously wrong with NFL owners, front offices. I mean, just look at all the players he was missing. I mean, Anzalone was just coming back off of his injury that was supposed to sideline him for the year. Obviously, they're still missing Davis. They're still missing Ali McNeil, who's I don't want to say their best run stopper because DJ Reader's like that, but he's one of the best run stoppers in the league, regardless. Yeah, still missing him. They've been missing Rodriguez for a couple weeks now, and I picked the Vikings to win for that reason. And Aaron Glenn utilized all of his backups to bring the most out of them. I mean, that's what the guy that I would really go to when it comes to that is Mike McDonald last year with the Ravens, bringing the best out of everybody. And I mean, look, he got a head coaching job. I think Aaron Glenn definitely deserves it now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They went crazy that game, bro. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And Jared Goff didn't even play that good either. Like,
let me move.
I mean,
let me move Young because his shit is like crazy. Gabe was good, but moving on.
Go ahead. Yeah, no, you're straight. You're straight. Real quick though. Funny enough, I actually disagree with what Kieran. I don't think Goff. I think Goff actually played pretty well. I think he had some Goff moments. But overall, over the course of the game, like we've been talking about the Lions defense, but the Lions offense was amazing. Obviously, Gibbs 4 touchdowns.
Insane.
He was insane. Yeah, he ran the ball like crazy, and he was obviously catching the ball out of the backfield. But I thought Goff handled the blitz like very, very well.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
he also did that. The first game he did the same thing too.
I was comparing to the last time they played because I thought Jared Goff played pretty much perfect the first time.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I thought Flores did what Flores does. Which is just send 5-6 guys and Goff handled it well. I think he hit like a 4th down to JMO that I thought was really strong.
He had an arm,
and then the 4th down to Gibbs. Even they brought pressure and he was wide open. He was able to hit it. So I thought Goff actually played well. And then the Lions defense, y'all talked about it. Amik Robertson, great. Anzalone, given the circumstances with him, he played very well. So yeah, good on them. Good on both sides, really.
Young, how you feel about the Lions with this bye week?
I mean, they don't really change much to me. It's going to be on how the defense holds up. They held up against Sam Darnold. I think Darnold played worse than what they did defensively, if that makes sense. I think he just missed throws, which, in my opinion, I don't think Stafford's missing those throws. I don't think, some of the better teams are going to miss those throws. Definitely not Mahomes. He's not missing them. But, still props because, again, Aaron Glenn went out there and was like, look, we're about to smoke them, and these guys got to win in man and coverage. And I was saying it during the game. They were doubling Jettas. So Hawkinson and Addison have to win their one-on-ones, and they weren't winning. So that's what had me worried about Minnesota, and I'm completely out on them now because of that. But I think Detroit is just, if they can get healthy or even just a little bit healthy to where they have, serviceable bodies, I think they can make noise. I'm worried about Goff a little bit because a Gibbs masterclass is what won them that game. Goff didn't win them that game, and y'all know how I feel. At the end of the day, if you want to win a Super Bowl, your quarterback has to go win you a Super Bowl. Or the other guy's going to do it. So I think they can get through the NFC. I have to wait and see on some of these other teams and Hurts because I don't think it's Hurts.
He's still in protocol.
Hurts' situation is so weird.
Which is not good because he in protocol.
A week afterwards, it's starting to get
He loses to Green Bay if he doesn't play.
Yeah, they're gonna lose if he don't play because that'd be second. I'm not gonna.
Is he?
Who would be starting? Tanner McKee?
The injury reports come out tomorrow. So, actually, when do they play? When do the Eagles play?
Sunday. They got the Sunday game, which is
the first one will come out tomorrow. So
they get to go out there with Tanner McKee or even Kenny Pickett. It's not gonna be pretty.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
I mean, the Packers don't have Jair, so.
Yeah. They haven't had Jair most of the year.
No, I know. But like for that specific game, you probably.
I think losing. You know what? We'll get into that game later.
The Eagles are going to lose regardless. Because no, they don't believe that.
Who said that?
Yeah, he don't
Monte
believe
Smith and AJ Brown about that.
I respect that.
If Hurts is playing and without Jair, I'm sure.
That's low.
Even with Jair, I don't really think.
Moving on. I'm gonna just start it off just because the Bucks won the game. We in the playoffs, as you see. Probably will be at the game Sunday. Probably will. But can we just finally admit, Mike, Kieran, Is Mike Evans a first ballot Hall of Famer now?
I mean, to you.
Wow. Wow.
Wait. Hall of Fame or first ballot?
First ballot.
First ballot is pushing.
Okay, my bad.
Hey,
Y'all say he wasn't a Hall of Famer.
He's going to get into the Hall of Fame first.
First ballot, I don't think he would, but
Okay.
Unless he does this like
Wait. First ballot. You got a question about this? Wait. So when are we going to let Jimmy Smith in the Hall of Fame?
Who?
Why you? I mean,
when you're looking at the criteria for Mike Evans, I mean, I think you would need to put Jimmy Smith in too.
I mean, he's the only other guy.
I mean, you can say that, but Mike is still playing too, though.
That is,
Missed that they retired today.
If I had to make my Hall of Fame, Mike Evans probably would not make it into the Hall of Fame.
But Mike Evans is clearly better than Jimmy Smith, but I'm not gonna lie with you.
I think so too.
That's just not your day.
I think just the criteria and what he's done and how much they weigh the 11 straight 1,000-yard season, which again, that's crazy longevity. That's elite in itself. That alone is going to probably get him into the Hall of Fame. And I think it probably gets him a first ballot because he doesn't do anything off the field. All the dudes like him. He's a Super Bowl champ. What's really missing from the first ballot part?
There's nothing missing.
In my eyes, if I gotta think if you're first ballot, you're probably not first ballot. That's how I think.
Does the ring help Mike in it? To me, for receivers, I don't think so. But
I mean, the ring.
I think it counts, but all pros mean more than rings.
Karen, Mike Evans. Mike Evans is not Hall of Fame to you?
How many? Well, Mike never made a first. I know he made a couple.
He made 2 seconds. Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of receivers who haven't made a first team All Pro and made the Hall of Fame.
Drew Brees only got one All Pro.
I will say this though: his best year in 2018, that was also just unlucky because that was like a great.
I won't say that. Like, I can't say it's lucky to get 1,500 yards.
No, he said unlucky.
No. I'm saying he's unlucky.
He should have been All Pro, but again,
what I'm saying is most of the years. Most of the years, if you get
this goes to my point.
you're All Pro. He didn't even make all.
This goes to my point we talked about the other day. Like, the talent pool is going to have guys that might not make the Hall of Fame, even though they are Hall of Fame caliber players. Mm-hmm. That's just going to be the luck of the draw.
Hold on. Wait. So, Kieran, not a Hall of Fame to you?
I think it just comes down to is that I'm more strict on the Hall of Fame than like most people. So
I'm with you, Kieran. If, like I said, my Hall of Fame, I don't think he should be.
It's like, because honestly, like, I mean, really from this era, like. You can name like a lot of guys that are probably better than him. I'm not
gonna lie, bro.
You can.
Okay, that's fine. But if we're talking about a Hall of Fame career, I don't know how he doesn't have one, even from what your criteria is. I don't understand it. Like, that don't make any sense.
I mean, he's got great consistency. Like,
it's not great. I'm not gonna lie. It's literally like, I mean, it's getting to the point where it's getting top of the top. Like, it's elite.
Yeah, it's like.
And mind you, you have to think about this. He missed what? He was on IR. Like.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
was on IR.
For me, I just don't think his peak. I don't think his peak is Hall of Fame worthy as far as like the best version of him. I don't think it is. But that's how I value the Hall of Fame. Like, I think you should do something that is like peak,
unprecedented.
Like, to me, that's how they also value.
Like, to me, there's
like
five guys. There's like five.
That's
why I don't think Evans will get.
Okay, that's why I'm not gonna hold you. He didn't. But what's his name? Pump your brakes. But I didn't even say first ballot. He's a Hall of Famer though. Like,
he's really good at it. They'll get him in there.
No questions asked. Though.
I would say that. Eli Manning. Okay, I'll say this: if Eli Manning's getting in, he's getting in. Like, that's what I'm just saying.
I don't like how y'all doing.
How does that correlate?
I think it's the same thing though. Like, I think
it's not the same.
Well, he's a Hall of Famer, but I'm
not gonna lie to you. It's not the same.
I'm saying this is what I'm saying. I think why I say it's the same is Eli is hanging his hat on his Hall of Fame on one thing, and it's the Super Bowl beating record. That's really what it is. Mike Evans' thing is I'm consistently 1,000-yard receiver. It's not his game was spectacular. It's not anything like that. Same thing with Eli. I have this one thing that makes me a Hall of Famer, and I'm like, yeah, you're right.
So it's basically like Joe Namath. Like, I won the Super Bowl with the Jets.
Yeah.
Is that what?
Well,
which is no shade. It's not shade. It's just that's just the reality.
That's
This is what it is.
Now, I don't like what's Eli's Super Bowl. What's Eli's Hall of Fame argument without the rings?
Nothing. Absolutely.
What's Mike?
If anything, you could argue without those 2 rings, he's closer to a bust than he is to a Hall of Famer without those 2 rings. But he has the 2 rings, and they're against the GOAT. So that's
I don't know about that.
Well, he also, to be fair, he also had a great 2011 season with like the worst O-line in the league. To be fair,
he had great years. I'm not saying he's a bust without those rings. I'm just saying he's closer to that than Hall of Fame.
Well, like I think it's still disingenuous to call someone a bust like without rings, even if they get there anyway. But
I'm not calling him a bust.
But like,
no, I think he's talking. I know it's serious.
I see what he's saying. I see what he's.
Yeah, I see what he's talking about. I see what he's talking about.
It's a little.
Speaking of Hall of Fame, I just want to bring this up because we were talking about Eli Manning. Out of all the guys that are qualified for this year, because someone was talking about it earlier, are we sure Luke Kuechly is going to get in first ballot after what happened with Patrick Willis?
I think he'll get in.
I think he should. I think he should. And Patrick Willis.
Well, to be
fair, Patrick Willis should have gotten in first ballot too. But
how many years did Patrick Willis play?
It took Patrick
resume.
Hold on.
Outside of DPOY, the resume is damn near the same.
Both of them played 8 years. Both of them played 8
Both of
years.
them played 8 years. Their resumes are the same. The only difference is Luke Kuechly has the DPOY in year 2. That's it.
I think
No,
Luke.
Luke's
That's just stats wise though.
Yeah, Luke's in first ballot.
Luke
is better.
I mean, to be fair, Luke has the stats. So
yeah, if Luke Kuechly isn't a first Hall of Famer, that is a disgrace.
I mean, Antonio Gates is on the first ballot.
Nobody should be.
You said what?
Yeah, Gates is still on the ballot.
Yeah, Gates is still on the ballot. Gates wasn't even first ballot.
What?
It's fucking insane.
They are trolling.
I'm not gonna lie. That is crazy.
Antonio Gates is still on the ballot.
See, that's why it's so strange. Yeah, that's why it's so strange.
Wait, to be fair, the reason
I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, and the same thing, the same thing's gonna happen with Marshall Yanda. He's a top 5, maybe top 3 guard ever, and he's not even gonna come close to first.
He is.
Not at all.
I believe he is.
Like he's not going to. He's probably gonna get in like 5 years from now. Which is stupid.
I think Terry should have been first ballot. I thought Devin Hester should have been first ballot too.
Donnie, I think the problem is now they're letting a lot of like old guys in that have been on the ballot for so long that like they're like. I guess they have to wait. I guess they have to.
Is there a limit? Is there a limit how many first ballots you can have?
No,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you're on the ballot for like 30 years, you shouldn't be.
If you're eligible, Dave, they can put you in whenever.
It should be like baseball. It should be like baseball. You're on the ballot for 10 years.
That too, Dawson. If you're on the ballot for 30, unless it's some weird stuff.
If you're on the ballot for like 20 years, bro, and you ain't in.
Unless the league's being racist.
Hey, they do.
Some guys waited a long time.
I don't. But to be fair to Antonio, the only reason why they gave it to Steve McMichael over him was because Steve McMichael is dying of ALS right now, and they want him to be there.
Yeah,
so like.
That's fair.
I mean, like I hate to put it that way, but like there's a lot of logistics that go into it.
That's not, but you know what I mean. From their perspective,
Why couldn't they just put both of them in?
Yo, yeah, I agree, Dawson.
They're only restricted
that's
crazy.
Gotten in, but that was between Michael and
Yo, that was crazy. Yo.
What is going on?
Yo, you're.
I'm trying to understand, bro.
Yo, Young, you are crazy.
You wild, bro.
That's
That's like no, you're up.
How long was he on? Wait, hold on. How long was he on the ballot?
Close to
a long time.
Steve McMichael was on the 85 Bears.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he retired.
Oh no, that's crazy! I can't lie. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
Look.
You should
All right,
get
relax.
Look, Young, I'm gonna start with you. Young, I'm gonna start with you though.
Who are we on? Mike Evans? Oh yeah.
No, yeah, we were.
Here to do the Super Bowl show.
So Young, I'm gonna start with you though. We can move on. Go to the next game. I wish JJ was here. He can't, sadly, chat. He couldn't make it.
Come on, Dawson.
But, Bryce Young, FC, that made a turnaround. Beat the Falcons. Young, we'll start with you. How disappointing was this season for Atlanta? And actually, matter of fact, I'll start it off. I'll say my little piece. That shit is sad. Atlanta is sad as hell. Yeah, bench. Y'all was trying to victory lap the Kirk shit, which is fine. Yeah, I got it. But y'all bench Kirk for Michael Penix to do the same shit and lose.
Penix was looking better though. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, of course he's a rookie, but they already had lost the division when. Okay, we already knew no matter what they was going to beat the Giants. Like that was just what it is.
Yes.
When Matthew Judon is getting pick sixes and shit, you're gonna win. It's basically his real first game is a must-win game. Is that if you win the game, you make the playoffs. Well, depend. I think because I'm not gonna lie. I agree with JJ when he said this. After they figured out the Bucks won, I think they stopped playing for them. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I saw the vibe on the side.
I saw the vibe on the sideline. I think it was over.
It was
I saw the vibe. I saw the vibe. I thought they just gave up. But
that's why they should have
put Penix in. You put Penix in to play the Commanders game. He plays like hot dog shit. Yeah. He ain't lose. It's not, hold on real quick. It's not Penix fault that kick. I wasn't hearing that shit when Kirk Cousins was dealing with Young Hoku being watched.
Man, boy, what?
I ain't want to hear that shit.
I'm not
hearing Marley, maybe you kept the same.
Keep the same logic for Aaron Rodgers and Grace Irvin.
Marley, you probably kept the same energy. I'm not hearing that shit because when Kirk was losing to the Saints because of Young Hoku, when he was losing to other teams because they couldn't make a field goal.
Oh my god,
it was on Kirk's ass. Plus, Penix was playing like ass at Commanders game. So it's like to me personally, that's why I said benching Kirk was benching Kirk that late was so dumb.
You should have wrote. You should.
We're so dumb because you just paid a $100 million quarterback. You might as well just let it ride. And if you want to just bench him next year, okay.
They could or just trade him in the offseason.
Or cut him. Because now you can't get anything.
That's not the point. This is not the point. Yes, we all know Kirk Cousins had a 4 or 5 week stretch where he's playing like hot dog.
Situation that they threw Penix.
He was playing dog shit. It was the worst stretch of his whole career. I wholeheartedly understand that. I wholeheartedly get that. But you don't bench a quarterback 3 games before the playoffs and you fucking lose. And it looks worse because look like you should just start Kirk. Because we all talk about Michael Penix. He got the great deep ball.
Everything else
in this game, he was just missing everything.
Yeah, everything else was iffy.
Yeah, Bijan for a touchdown. He was just missing mad passes until what's his name? He clutched up on the last drive. But the Falcons should have won that game. Penix plays way better, bro. But why not play Penix? Gang. Unless y'all throwing y'all quarterback in the fire, they're losing regardless. I mean, you can. That's fine. Y'all can say that or whatever. Like I said, I'd rather bank on my quarterback to sign $100 million, see if he can get out the slump before I play a rookie quarterback who hasn't played a regular season game.
Or let him play. Let him play.
The reward's not worth the risk.
It's not worth the Giants game, bro. Like it's the fucking Giants. They suck this shit. They're dog shit. You play the Commanders, he plays terrible. That's his first real game. He plays dog shit. Like that's his first real game. He plays terrible. And I don't get twisted. The Panthers game, he played good. He had a good game. But they lost. It was
on and off though. Like
it was on and off. Yeah,
he would hit one good ass throw, and he would miss another one. Like
so, we're just saying that Anthony Richardson without the athleticism.
You said what?
All right, bro. That wasn't funny.
Donnie, which game did Penix have the 95.6?
Dude, okay, but Gabe.
Oh, okay.
Hey, hold on, something. They gave what's his name? They gave Penix a chance.
The game that just happened,
and they didn't win shit. I say they gave Penix a chance, and now they're at the playoffs. So you might as well just stuck with Kirk and just let it rock.
Not be in the playoffs.
You should bank on Kirk putting it together and putting your faith into a rookie.
I mean, that just shows incompetence, like when you do that.
Well, when you're doing this, when you're signing $1 million or $180 million.
I mean, I'm about to say Najee. I'm about to say
everybody know he was front loaded too, though. So like, you only have him for a short.
No, he was.
That's why I say you play him. Like, this is hindsight.
No,
they were making the money anyway.
Hey, Nigel,
what's hindsight? Talk to me, because I don't know what's hindsight. I never.
No, it was a competence when you signed him for $100 million. Then fell in love with a rookie quarterback after you signed your quarterback for $100 million. What was you doing before $100 million?
I think
you throwing stuff at the wall.
I think if
I'm not gonna lie. Can we not lie here, bro? Bro, Penix was ass the Commanders game, bro. Let's not lie here. Let's not.
Kirk would have won that Commanders game.
That brother was ass, bro. Let's not.
I don't agree, Kieran, but.
Wait, what
he's not missing Bijan wide open, bro.
He said Kirk would have won the Commanders.
I'm not gonna say Kirk would have won the game, but
he might have done better than what
I would have let him get out.
He might have won, but
I'd rather let my quarterback get out a bad slump than playing somebody who hasn't played a game all year.
I agree with that.
It doesn't make any like that's how I do. That's just how I feel about it. Like that's just how
I can agree with that.
But what's his name? I'm gonna start off with you though, Donnie. How disappointed are you with the Falcons this season?
I mean, we'll get to the tier list pretty soon, but this was your year. According to the media and everyone that was making predictions, this was the Falcons' year to take the division. You know, maybe not go far, but at least give fans hope. Like, hey, we got a division crown. You know, we maybe got out of the wild card, made the divisional, possibly NFC title. Like, this was the year. And you choked it away to Tampa, even though you beat them twice. You beat Tampa twice. Like, you had everything in your power to not throw this away because you would have held the tiebreaker and you threw it away. So, if I'm a Falcons fan, I'm sick to my stomach. It's maybe you can say Penix in the Panthers game. I mean, I posted it earlier. In the Panthers game, he had a good game. Maybe you can take that and build off it and say the future looks good, but this was your year and you kind of wasted it. So I'd be disappointed.
Direct.
Like Donnie said, you basically wasted. I mean, the Saints went down with their injuries very early on. The Bucks, we see how their defense wasn't good to begin with. With the injuries, it went down the hill. They lost Godwin early, lost Mike Evans to IR, and you still couldn't overtake the division. I mean, it's just a bad look. I mean, this is the year he's supposed to go in, maybe win a playoff game, maybe 2 at best, go into the next year and hopefully build off of that and try to make that that next jump into being a Super Bowl contender. And now you got to go to next year where everybody's job's on the line, because I promise you, if it's the same result next year, jobs are going to be – someone's going to lose their job. A lot of people can lose their job, actually. So now next year it's a must-produce year just to make the playoffs, much less producing the playoffs at this point.
Nigel?
Yeah, I mean, I was talking about it earlier. When you have people – an organization want to do one thing and then you do another. There's just not a lot of clarity on what the actual, I guess, vision is for your team. Like, that probably should have been a telltale. I'll say I had Atlanta winning the division before the season, because I just thought they were the most talented team. But like, when you have that sort of uncertainty, even when they started well, I mean, they started 6-3, I believe. Eventually, over time, when you get Kirk Cousins playing absolutely terribly, and then throwing in Penix too late. Like, that's just a bad telltale. That's just a bad look for the team. They can bounce back because Penix had the bad Commanders game, but he did show flashes of like he can be a guy. I don't know if he can be like some elite quarterback, but I think he can be a guy that's around for a while. But now him having a full season of like, you're the guy, will help a lot, I think, especially with the weapons they have. I mean, Drake London played amazing this year. Bijan is amazing as well. So they have the guys for Penix to be successful. So,
Karen?
Oh man, it's kind of funny. Like, the Bucks and Falcons seasons like flipped over. Like, the Bucks were 4-6 and the Falcons 6-3. Now the Bucks are in the playoffs. The Falcons are in the playoffs. It's definitely a disappointment, but I'm also not shocked. When you basically don't have a consistent edge rusher and you can't like create pressure on any team's quarterback, that's going to be an issue. And also like, I think benching Kirk was weird, even though he was playing ass. He definitely could have beaten the Giants. Say what you want about the Commanders, he probably could have played better than Penix, because Penix did not play good in that game either. But it's definitely disappointing. It's also like a missed opportunity too, because I guarantee you, like, the NFC is just going to keep getting better and better with like the Packers, like how young they are, and like the Eagles are still going to be there, and the Vikings and Lions will still be there. So it's definitely a missed opportunity in my opinion. But
Matt.
Yeah, no, the Falcons, they disappointed me. I was betting money that they were going to be the clear cut winners of that division. I didn't think Tampa had a chance. I didn't think New Orleans or Carolina had a chance because that's a necessary. Like that was a weak division, like into the season. That's not hindsight. Like we knew that this division was going to be
even right
if
now.
there's any team that should win it,
Still,
dog.
I know that's why I say it's not hindsight.
Yeah,
that's why I say it's not hindsight because I mean I'm not just saying it's trash because it's trash. I mean coming into the season, we all knew that it was going to be trash. And then I mean it should have been the Falcons, but I think it just comes down to the coaching for me. That's the biggest surprise. I mean, with Tampa. The rise of Liam Cohen, Todd Bowles is a terrific defensive play caller. Bucky Irving definitely played a lot better than we thought. And then for Atlanta, I mean, Kirk Cousins, like nobody could have predicted him. Like it's one thing to predict him playing bad. Nobody is predicting him to play that bad. The throws that he was making, the decisions that he was making, throwing the ball into double coverage at like 5 miles per hour. Like that's so bad, that's pretty much what Kirk was doing. Nobody's predicting that. On top of that, Atlanta was missing an edge rusher coming into the season. And they traded a 3rd-round pick for Matthew Judon. And amongst the 211 edge rushers that PFF graded, Matthew Judon is 194th. 194th.
That ain't good.
This guy has been god-awful. God-awful. His run defense, 160th out of 211. His pass rush, 161 out of 211.
Y'all gonna stop touching the Belichick players, man.
What's his name? See, Gabe. But then Gabe, if you was gonna bench Kirk, but look, if you was gonna bench him, I agree, bench him earlier. But the thing is, you're not gonna bench a quarterback after 2 bad games, though. Once it added on to 4, I see why they did it, but it was already too late. That's why I say
too late. You should have
never benched him. But benching the quarterback after 2 games is crazy. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it just depends on what it is. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like
that late, and you still had to push for the playoffs is crazy for a rookie who has not even touched the field yet. Like,
now, if Kirk played like that for the first 6 weeks of the season, like
whatever, cool. Because
that's different.
The fact that was mid to late Steve.
Make much sense.
They should have. If you want bench him like when they bench him, because he started playing that stretch for like 4 or 5 weeks. How was it in a row?
Yeah, it was like a month where he was horrible.
So if you're gonna do that, bench him after like the 2nd or 3rd game. If you're going,
but then like you said, Trent, okay, maybe it's 2 bad games. You know, it's a
lose. You're not gonna bench your quarterback after bad 2 games.
It was like 4 or 5 bad games in a row, right?
It was just really bad timing.
The Chargers game was bad enough. The Chargers game was bad enough that I might have benched him after that game.
That's when I thought he was gonna get benched.
I mean, that's what I thought it could have happened, but I think that's just now. Kirk has that game every year though, like where he just plays like horseshit.
Yeah, and then he had the game like he had against Tampa where he goes berserk.
Yeah, so you're only like 2 months removed from that, so you're like, if he gets back to that, like,
bad stretch,
it would look pretty stupid if we benched him.
Yeah, but like Maddie said, the passes coming out of Kirk's hands were just.
That's why I said it's a lose-lose. I don't like you. You shouldn't.
They were weak. They had no velocity on them either. That just makes it that makes it so easy for the defense. Defenses can't ask for anything else. Like as a former DB, like I always wanted the quarterback to throw slow balls. They just don't. Even when I was in high school, that didn't happen. And Kirk Cousins is doing this at an NFL level. It was just inexcusable.
Somebody's got the easiest picture
Dawson, man, how you feel about these Atlanta Falcons, bro? How
I mean, I'm disappointed. I mean, I thought like a lot of you guys, I thought they were locks to win the division. I did think the only team that could compete was Tampa. I mean, shout out to Tampa, they did win the division. But yeah, I mean, the defense is literally just horrific. You have great offensive weapons, like pieces everywhere, but the offense just didn't click. Just didn't. But I mean, like Dave said, going into next year, if they don't make the playoffs next year, people are going to get fired. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. People got to go, bro.
Fired.
That roster's too. Yeah, something got to give.
I mean, like you have a good O line, elite running back,
Mhm.
pretty much a really
Mhm.
good wide receiver.
Nice.
Good. He might be elite at this point.
No, but their core, Darnell Mooney has a nice receiver too.
Yeah, one of the better receiver twos this year.
Yeah.
I mean, stats wise, he was one of the best ones.
Yeah.
I think he was
I
like
think half of
three
the season
probably.
he had more receiving yards than Drake London even. Like he was playing really
At one
London,
point, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, at one point, yeah.
And the thing about Atlanta guys is like their cap space situation is just bad too. Like I just looked up, they're 29th in the league in cap space. They have $6 million walking into next year. What are you gonna do?
Please draft an edge rusher.
Jalen Walker will save you. I hope.
They gotta beef up.
Nah,
the
if
defensive
they go another year
line.
without drafting the edge rusher, good God.
They need to beef up the defensive line.
No, if they don't draft an edge rusher, I'm firing the GM.
Z, I'm gonna keep it real. I love Rondale Moore.
No,
not after that injury, bro. He's like
I love
bro.
Rondale. Rondale's one of my favorite players ever. But come on,
He's unfortunate. Like he's done.
Young man, how you feel about these Falcons?
Yeah, man. They tricked away the division. They had arguably the most talented roster in the weakest division in football, and you don't win it. That's a huge problem for everybody involved. Kirk didn't play well, but Kirk also is one of the reasons they were 6-3 when the defense was trash. You know, like
yep.
So I don't know why they benched him because now he has no value to anybody. Like you can't trade him for anything. You're gonna have to cut him. I think Pittsburgh's gonna go after.
Please, God, no.
I know who Pittsburgh.
But,
I know who Pittsburgh's quarterback next year will be.
And me too.
But who are gonna be Dawson?
It really might be Russell Wilson.
Aaron Rodgers.
No, it's Aaron Rodgers.
It really might be Russell Wilson.
It's gonna be Aaron Rodgers.
I think the Falcons.
I could definitely see them. What's his name?
I'll be wrong, and it's going to be like Carson.
It's gonna be Justin Fields. We're gonna finally get it.
I think the Falcons do a premier opportunity at. Just a great season because you look at it now. It's what they could have been a 3 seed maybe. That's what the Bucs are 3 seed.
Probably.
If they played well at the point. I remember being on here and we were talking like they might be able to get a 2 seed or a 1 seed if they play how they keep playing.
Falcons.
Because they should have, but
but
I'm not gonna blame them though because
when they were
their team, it's a limited team. That's just what it is. But we gonna somehow figure out blame it on Mike Tomlin.
Guys, they have 6 players. I know we're off topic, but they have 6 players with a cap hit of over 19 million next year, dude.
You said
the Falcons.
The Falcons?
Dude.
Who?
The Falcons.
Bates.
Cook Cousins.
That's deserved.
Cook Cousins is 40 mil. Chris Lindstrom is 22.2. Jesse Bates is 22.2. Jake Matthews 21.7. Grady Jarrett 20 mil. And AJ
Grady Jarrett 20 mil.
Grady Jarrett.
Oh, that Grady Jarrett once.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Grady Jarrett, you're gonna get backed up.
Shamar Stewart. You ready to learn ATL, Shamar Stewart?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so
can you cut?
I'm not gonna lie. Kenneth Grant, get ready to be a Falcon.
Yo, ZZ, I think you got the background. Turn it. You got wherever you playing, just turn it down. So like,
Is
it good now?
Yeah, you straight now. Yeah. So you go ahead, brother.
I just want to say something.
Talk to us.
We have a bunch of terrorists in that organization. That's what matters first and foremost. Jimmy Lake was fired from Washington for beating up a guy, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Right. He is the worst DC I've ever seen in the world.
Bro,
he is putting D'Angelo Malone in drop coverage. His red sleeve was trying to cover up against a running back. It was just weird stuff, man. I was saying, I just can't blame the offense, Penix, anybody in the offense for what happened. Even Kirk. That defense was bad from the first game to the last game. It was that bad.
We could blame Kirk. Hey, that defense had throw for
No. We could definitely blame Kirk, but the defense was awful too. Two things can be true.
The whole year.
Secondly,
the defense was bad the whole year. That's for sure. Yeah.
Secondly, everybody in that coaching staff, and he brought a bunch of them. I don't know why he brought so many coordinators. I don't know why Raheem thought that it was a smart idea. He was bragging about the fact that, we're going to have so many people leave the team next year because we're going to have so much success that we need, next guys to coach. And I'm like, what? why are you talking like that? You know, that man is so he's bragging a lot. He's acting like he knows everything about football, and he just don't. He just don't.
They cut Grady. Oh yeah, Grady's getting packed up.
Oh yeah, no. If they save 16 mil by cutting Grady, that's a
Yeah,
no-brainer.
you're cutting Grady.
Grady, welcome to Cancun.
You're cutting
buddy.
$60 million. Yeah,
I mean,
And
they
let's
might just
talk
ask him
about-
to retire just out of respect.
I just want to talk about the Commanders game. Did y'all like actually watch the game?
I did not.
Oh, so
That man was saving
The Falcons
timeouts
Commanders
at
game?
the end of regulation.
I
like,
watched
he
it.
was,
I
like,
watched
carrying
it.
out
Yeah, the
the
clock
I watched
management
that
was
whole
horrible.
game.
That was
TOT.
piss poor clock management.
It's like
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
clock
even set
management
you
horrible. Michael Penix was missing open receivers.
Yeah, he was. But the thing is, you got to realize something. That INT, Blair was running the wrong route. After that, he never played like another snap. You know,
Wait, who was that?
the INT, like in like the
talking about
second.
the-
Yeah. Yep,
Yeah, he
I
was
know.
literally running the wrong route. That's why you never saw Blair again. Like even like against the Panthers, it was that bad. That team is not coached very well. They are very undisciplined. It's so bad, man. It's like when you actually watch all these games, those 17 games, you traumatized. They have no discipline. And like again, with the Commanders, they didn't try to score a touchdown at the end of the first half when they had like three timeouts. And then they do the same thing again at the end of the second half when they have like plenty of time. Penix is starting to be accurate, actually. Like he's starting to have like this relationship with Drake London, and boom, he just stopped using the timeouts. And he bets on the fact that he's gonna act like Kirk, I think, against Buccaneers. When Kirk, he take like that quick snap to let like stop the clock from running. But Penix is like a rookie. He don't know how to do that, And boom, we have like 15 seconds left.
So it's easy. What you think the Falcons? How you feel about the Falcons season? Then because I gotta let you down, bro, because we gotta keep it going.
I think we should fire everybody in that building, man.
Damn.
I think actually Terry Fontenot should only be dealing with like free agent because he's good at that. Like I'm not gonna blame him. Jesse Bates. I mean, we didn't know that Judon would be like that. Justin Simmons was a good trade. I mean, he's just good at he got like Kaden Ellis. He was like our best defender, defensive player. Like Terry Fontenot is good at trading, but he's very bad, very very bad at like picking picking players in the draft. Like he traded like one of like the third pick, like the pick of the third round of this draft to take like Rook or and that man barely played.
Say who?
Rook or that man barely played. He's not playing. It's like he was like,
That's Clemson FC too, by the way.
I feel him, bro. I feel him. He a Falcons fan that's going through it, bro.
Yeah, I am.
But look, looks easy.
I'm just
Look,
gonna finish by saying that there was like a lot of drop with Penix, but if you watch his ball, he's very fast and he's a lefty. And those wide receivers, they're not used to that spin, So it's very hard to catch. Yeah, so it's very hard. And like you could see, like at the end of like the Panthers game, there was no more drops. No more drops, sorry.
yeah. But look though, yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thanks for listening.
Always, bro. So look, salute and catch you though. I'm gonna bring you down. We gotta keep pushing. So all right, bet. So man, what's game we gonna talk about next? Which game? No, I'm sorry with you, Young. We talk about our GOAT, A-Rod. Matter of fact, fuck A-Rod right now. I'm sorry. Fuck A-Rod.
Damn.
Fuck A-Rod. Because we gotta talk about this. Because we're gonna talk about the other team, Miami Dolphins, and they have a player that we all love here. We all talk about him. So I have a question for everybody. There's people in the chat. So all the people who had Tyreek Hill, they best receiver in the league. I hope y'all still got that, right?
Okay, Nigel, respectable. Donnie.
Nope, I don't.
Oh, damn.
I'd have to watch the updated film. I haven't had time. I've been busy with the NFL draft and stuff.
I've watched enough. I've watched enough Dolphins.
I mean, you guys saw it in the group chat. I just finished my top 50, so I've been busy with NFL draft stuff. But when I get to it,
not.
You know it.
Why is Rick not the best receiver anymore? Anybody? You good?
This is what I explained in the chat. Like, this is bugging, bro.
You
Okay,
sure?
I think we're good. I think we're good now. Okay.
Right.
So why is Tyreek not the best? Yeah. I'm good. So why is Tyreek not the best? I said this in the chat. Like, you got to update your resume every single year. To me, like, when you're out there on the field, like, you've got to keep being like what I'm telling you to be. Like, in 2022, I was saying Tyreek was the best, and then 2023, he had one of the best years that we've ever seen. He had last year, so he kept that up, and that's why I kept him at wide receiver 1. But when Jamar Chase has a generational season that we're talking about might be a top 10 season of all time, I have to give him that respect and put Jamar Chase above him until Tyreek Hill does what he does again. My whole argument was Tyreek Hill being the best deep threat in the league. Best, like, he can take any play to the house. But Jamar Chase was better at that this year. Like, period. Like, he was better in most aspects of the game than Tyreek Hill this year. Even when considering Tyreek didn't have Tua for, what was it, 6 games? Even when Tua was in there, it was not the same as it was in 2022 and 2023. One, he's being used different. 2, he was hurt. So I can understand if people want to keep him, like people that had him at wide receiver 1 want to keep him there because of that injury. But when I don't know, when you're an elite guy, like I just cannot make those excuses, I think, for you.
You want to go before I go?
Why wouldn't Jettas have been number 1 last year then? Because he was dealing with injuries and his quarterback was in and out of the lineup when Kirk got hurt. And he was on pace to do that.
He had a K9 games. He had a K9 or 10 games.
I mean, he was that's just my thing. But I mean, Nigel's already told me, like, he does a year by year kind of thing. And
which I can understand.
Yeah, I don't go off year by year because I don't think those elite guys their game better every year. I don't think their game changes year to year. Yeah. And if it does,
I don't think his game.
If it does, it's usually with age and it's just dropping off.
Yeah, but which that's typical for the most part. Yeah. And then that's fine. But like these peak guys, these all-time guys, you don't really see it like that. Like, I don't think Reek's game has really changed. I think Reek is a product of they changed the offense because Jonnu Smith emerged as, you know, he's an easy outlet. So Tua favored him a lot. A-Chain emerged as a threat. So they didn't really push the ball downfield as much as they did before. I think he's still the most explosive player in the league.
Yeah,
I think he's still the most explosive player in the league. I still think he's the best deep threat. Like everything that made him the best receiver last year applies to this year. Besides,
also, we said about like the offensive chains. They only try to attempt deep threats 2% of the time now. Like,
yeah,
like I wouldn't expect Tyreek Hill to get the same production if they're only pushing the ball.
Tyreek Hill's the year wide receiver 1, though, right?
I don't know.
He has to be. No, but that's what I'm saying.
With that logic, wait. With that logic, he should have him wide receiver 1. I don't, because I agree with the changes because I've watched enough Dolphins to know the differences in the offense. Like, they're throwing a lot of screens.
I will say
they're throwing a lot of screens to Jonnu Smith.
I will say this: I'm not the biggest Tyreek Hill fan because he's pissed me off right now. But
okay, man, that shit sound good.
That shit sounds so good, bro.
All right, that shit sound good.
I'm not my perception on Tyreek can't change until if he does this like this for another year next season. Then yeah, you got to start going.
But he's not doing anything. But it's not Tyreek's fault though.
Durag.
Tyreek's always had drops.
Hey!
I swear. Don't get me started on Devontae. Don't get me started on Devontae.
Lord,
it was the same thing with Devontae. Devontae had the numbers.
Devontae had the numbers. I'm letting you Najee rock because you basically doing it, so I understand it. I know y'all don't go year by year. I know y'all don't. So, Karen, is Reek your wide receiver 1 this year?
I don't know. What? I honestly don't know.
But see, I just want to wait till I watch tape.
His answer's no, but he's just kind of coping.
This is to me. This is always my argument of why I don't use stats. Like it's the peak reason because I should not have to rely on what you produce to tell me if you're still the same player. It's that simple. Now, if I watch and Tyreek has lost a step and things like that, like he's getting hawked down from behind, that's a different read.
Hey, that's different. Yeah.
Keep in mind, Trent, Trent, me and probably Donnie were probably the 2 biggest Tyreek guys on here. Like, this is not me trying to diminish him year by year. Because honestly, if I'm making a ranking right now, I probably still have Tyreek in the top 3, even though he didn't play like a top 3 receiver this year. But when it comes to the separation at the top, if Chase has a season like he had this year, or Jefferson, or anybody else that's in that top 5, I've got to give them that respect. That's just my logic behind it. Like, because Tyreek,
Yeah,
you're right. A lot of
I
this stuff hasn't
get
changed.
that. I do get that. It's just I know Kieran definitely y'all like that.
I just know.
It's fine.
I just know
like Chase. To be honest, Chase's game has not changed.
Fact. I just know this for 100% fact. I heard
really
Reek is way better than Jamar. I heard Reek is clear cut wide receiver 1. I heard all this shit throughout the offseason. I've been hearing this shit since not 2022. Yeah, because
probably last year for sure.
Really last year.
Really last year
for sure. He was clear wide receiver 1, clearly better than Chase, clearly better than these guys. And then when he has a down year, which obviously come to context,
they flip.
It's like I don't know.
Neither one of them's games changed.
I'll say this. I disagree. I disagree with Jamar Chase's game not
did change
changing.
numbers on the stat sheet.
Chase still struggle. He doesn't struggle as much with drops that he did his first breakout year. He still drops his passes. Chase is still a gap demon. He still runs great routes. They're not elite
and
routes.
they're just using him more because
they're spamming him. That's all they're doing.
In his rookie season, he was just going, nigga, his bombs over back.
They weren't spamming in his rookie year, but he was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like now he's
They
like
don't ever
he's
spam
denying
him. They never
everything.
spammed him.
That's what I'm saying. Like
This year, they spammed him. Just like when
They spammed
Janice
him
first got Kevin O'Connell, they spammed him. When Cooper Kupp got Matthew Stafford, they spammed him. That's literally the only difference that they did. Their games, all of them, all three of those dudes, their games are the same. It's just when you get hyper usage, people correlate hyper usage to you're getting better when that's not the case. Tyreek Hill last year, when he came to Miami, they went from you're a deep threat to we're going to start spamming you and you're going to get the ball. That's all it is.
Motion and slants.
Yeah. Quick post screens, everything. Now he's not getting spammed and people are trying to switch up. I don't understand. Well, I understand why, but that's really what it is.
I'll say one thing about Jamar Chase. I think there's value in like putting areas of your game together because in 2021 he like Trent was saying he wasn't getting spammed and he was still going off. In 2022 and 2023 he was used more as a short receiver. He would still get his deep shots, but he was used more as like a slant guy, as a
they try to utilize his
guy.
Yeah.
And utilize him after the catch. Kind of use him damn near like a running back because that's kind of how he runs after the catch.
I mean, he's kind of built like a running back, kind of.
And this year, I think he's put both the deep threat aspect of his game. I think they've, and you can attribute this to utilization, like by Joe Burrow, by the offense. But I think he's put both of those together to where now he's just like, now he's doing everything at basically an elite level. And I think to not give him his proper credit, I think would just be unfair to me. So I've got him not locked top 2, but I've got him top 2.
See,
so
Nigel, I understand moving Chase up. I get why people would do that because now you see the fully realization version of Chase.
Exactly. That's my point. Yeah.
It's the same thing with Reek. You see the full realization of Reek last year, which is like pushing a 2K receiver when he's not hurt. You know, that was Tyreek. Like, he is unstoppable. Since we've seen that Reek, the only reason we didn't get that Reek is because of utilization. The only reason we got that Chase is because of utilization. So I see you moving Chase up. I just don't see why we move Reek down. That's my only issue. I don't see why. Because unless you think Chase's season is better than Reek's season last year.
I don't. I would tell you right now. I would say Tyreek's 23 season is better than Chase's this
so he
season.
should still be
Just because of the.
I would honestly take Jamar this year. I really.
Yeah, I would take Chase.
I think
I'm taking.
Y'all taking Chase? That's okay. I think that's fair. I
mean, it kind of just depends on what you value. It's like the all-around kind of explosive guy that Chase is, or Tyreek Hill's like, Steph Curry shooting level tier of explosiveness and ability to stretch the field. It just kind of comes down to what you would value.
Because for me, it's not like
they're the same type of guys. It's just Reek does it a different way.
Yeah,
either one of them run great routes. They're not elite hands catchers. I think Chase is a better contested catcher.
You don't think Jamar Chase got elite hands?
He has elite hands. He has elite hands, but
really
good
hands.
Tier-wise, he's not the top of that tier. Like, he's in that tier. I don't think he's the top of that tier.
You have better hands than T. Higgins.
No.
But T. Higgins at the top of the top, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think he's in the elite tier. I just don't think
because I think Jamar he a top.
Sorry, I had to mention to you.
Because I think
Do you
Jamar
think
contested catches.
Do you think Terry has better hands?
You said who?
Yeah,
Terry.
Yeah, Terry, GP.
Then
yes, you can add Drake in there.
Mike Williams,
Devontae still.
DeAndre Hopkins.
I don't know about Mike Williams.
Bro, D-Hop, bro.
D-Hop's weird.
He slowed down.
He's old, man. He old, man.
Yeah, he's
just
He's
Father
old.
Time.
Just
Father
It's
Time,
tough
bro.
because he can't
Father
really
Time.
separate much anymore. So
I mean,
and he's like losing.
Mike
Terry,
Evans,
you don't
yeah. Mike Evans, yeah.
I mean, you don't really
Oh,
lose
yeah,
your
Mike
ability
Evans.
to catch. I mean, Diop's just lost everything else.
No, well, I mean, that's what I'm trying to say is that we're not seeing it as much because he's not creating as much separation as he used to. So he's
People
not
are talking
getting
about
Yeah.
Puka in the chat.
in the target.
People are talking about Puka in the chat. Puka's.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I saw somebody
Oh
else
my
Puka
God,
was
I know
Yeah, I'm
Durag.
sure.
I know Durag.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I love me Puka, but no.
Puka got
No,
I don't know why, but out of nowhere, Puka just had elite hands. Out of nowhere, I just.
You can't say
Durag. I feel like Puka's nice, but I feel like
Hey, he do his hands is crazy.
I don't know that hate on Trent. It's like
it's fake.
I hate.
I see what you're saying. It's like how you. It's like how I feel about Amon Ra.
Niggas boost that nigga to top 10 out of nowhere. I'm like, yo.
I mean, it's like how I feel about Amon Ra. Same thing.
Puka better.
They're similar.
Puka better than Amon
I
Ra.
look at them.
I'll give you that.
I look
Yeah.
at them similar, but I'm saying
I mean,
I
Amon-
don't think
I don't even know if Amon's top 20 right now.
I don't think Puka ever be top 10. I don't think there's an avenue for him to be top 10. I'm sorry. Simple as that.
No,
Puka's nice
Puka and
though.
Amon Ra are like
I mean, I had
15,
Puka like
16.
11 last year, and he's at like 12 for me this year, just because I think other guys was like
Yeah.
taking away.
Yeah, I ain't lying. Puka not top 10 for you right now. He'll never be top 10 for you. I'm just letting you know that right now.
I mean, maybe it depends on it depends on what
Reminds me
guys.
like-
Just off the influx of people coming in.
That just depends with the guys that happen like in front of him. Like if you want to say that this is the best season that we're going to see out of Puka, like yeah, I could get behind that. But to say that he will never be top 10, it is possible that he could have a worse season than he did
You
this
said,
year.
so where is George
and
Pickens?
Top 10.
Yeah, he and
Top
nigga right
10.
outside.
Okay, my
fuck
thing is,
that
there's
guy.
so many guys that's coming
That's
up,
all
Matt, that I
I'm
just
saying.
think are going to be better.
Bottom
than
three?
Let me see where Hold on.
I think George Pickens is top 10.
I will say this: can we not overreact to one bad game?
Yeah, that's yeah.
I've been telling
Over-
George Pickens top 10 for.
I mean, hey, I was saying
Yeah,
George
that's what I was
Pickens better than Jalen Waddle, and I got crazy pushback.
No,
I
like
mean,
I
mean, I'm on the record saying
I-
like a couple weeks ago that I thought that he was a top 10 guy. Top 10 guy.
I will say this about George Pickens: that was one of the worst wide receiver games. I've
Okay,
ever seen.
what do y'all lie for? Like,
Okay, can't get is
like yeah,
insanely dragged.
Yeah, I can't lie.
No. This is what I hate.
Legit
I hate when,
can't get open.
I hate when people say like not elite separator can't get open. It's like annoying. Like if you're not like freaking like Justin Jefferson, you can't get open apparently. Like it's like annoying.
So hold on, Matt, is Marvin Harrison still top 10?
I never said that Marvin Harris. I never said that Marvin was a top 10 guy. Wait. You could go back and look at what I said.
Yeah, you can make that face, but like, even as a player, he's not.
No, wait. I can explain because I did talk about this earlier.
He switched up.
You definitely switched up.
Maddie said when Marvin Harrison goes off, he's going to be top 10.
I gotta ask Kieran a question.
Well, he
about
said
Marvin
when he
Harrison.
goes off.
Matthew went off.
What's up, Dawson?
No,
Is Marvin Harrison better than Mike
like
Evans?
top 13 right now, but like I just
Hell no, Dawson.
What did you say, Dawson?
Yes.
Is Mike Evans?
Mike
is
Evans?
Marvin Harrison's better than Mike Evans?
Yes.
yes.
Dude, the issue.
I love
Listen,
y'all
Yo,
gonna
it's
stand
funny,
there.
bro.
He's
Y'all
not better than
funny.
Chris Godwin.
Listen. As someone,
Bro, the Cardinals. I don't. This is, and I've changed on Kyler Murray.
Question. I want to explain myself.
I've changed on Kyler Murray because of this. Because
okay,
Kyler cannot utilize Marvin Harrison's skill set because of an issue with Kyler. So he will never be maximized.
This is where I don't fully disagree, but I also don't think you're not, and I can't believe I'm saying this. Marvin also deserves blame because there's one key factor in his game that clearly has not translated, and that his jump ball, his 50-50 ability, which I thought was top tier, blue chip, elite. There's a lot of times in 50-50 situations where he is just not using his body and strength to come down with it. And he just allows the DBs just to punch the ball out of his hands. That happened multiple multiple times this year. Christian Gonzalez, it happened 4 times. And I know that's an elite guy, but Marvin's best trade coming out of college.
That's just platinum knockout.
Marvin's best trade coming out of college was his ball tracking, his consistency with his hand, and his ability to locate the ball when it was in the air. This year, it has not lived up to those expectations. He dropped multiple 50-50 situations where he should just use your body. Like, you're more athletic, you're more physically dominant than most of these corners. Just get them out of the way and use your strength. He's not doing that at a high level. If he were as good of a 50-50 ball receiver as I thought he was going to be, he'd probably have 14 touchdowns right now, maybe even 15. He'd have that many. So that's the big issue with Marvin. Like, as a route runner, I think he's as good as he is, as good as I thought he was going to be. He has one drop all year, but that's expected. I knew his hands were great. His yak was always solid, but his 50-50 situation, that's where the problem is.
But
like, if Marvin came down with more of those 50-50 balls, he'd probably have at least 1,200 yards.
But Donnie, the 50-50 balls he was coming down with in college, none of those corners are in the National Football League. He is in the National Football League.
Yes.
That is going to happen. That's what happens. And that's like – that's where I understand that rookie transition. Like, in a couple of years, he's going to come down with that. But when you are matched up with Christian Gonzalez,
that's like hand strength.
You're not coming down with that. That is a elite level corner. Most of these guys are great.
I get that. But even some of the most basic teams, he's struggled with that. Like, when you're out here struggling to contest 50-50 balls with Byron Murphy, that's a problem.
Byron Murphy is he's elite. He's better than any corner he saw in college. That's my point. He is better than any corner.
Hold on. You tell me Byron Murphy's better than Will Johnson
in the NFL?
Besides Will Johnson.
If you're my NFL,
I thought we learned our lesson about.
Is Byron Murphy significantly better?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Is Byron Murphy
NFL version of NFL version of Byron Murphy is clearly better than 95% of the DBs Marvin Harrison Jr. faced.
That's 98.
That's 98. You admitted to yourself last week that
the only 1% are guys
probably 99. Honestly, and then even then, you're talking about sophomore Will Johnson. So probably still 99.
Not even June. Yeah, exactly.
No, that's fair. That's totally fair. But I'm just saying that skill. I'm just saying that skill, which we all agreed.
You talking about one matchup against Will Johnson?
It didn't translate as good as I thought it was going to, at least in year 1. And it'll get better. He'll get stronger. All this stuff.
Which I think that's a part of it too. I think the play strength, like. I don't think his contested catching to me was like on what Chase's was. Like, I knew never contested catching was translated because he played strong. I don't think Marv played to his full because he didn't have to. Like, he didn't have to. He's such an elite route
better than everyone. That's why.
Yeah, he didn't have to do that. Like, I think now it's like
now he has to.
Like,
yes,
I'm in the NFL. These dudes are stronger than me. They can play better than these guys. I got to up that, which I think. Yeah, going forward, you'll see. That's why I just think, to me, he's still better than Mike Evans. To me, he's still a top 10 guy because which is why I blame Kyler a little bit. I don't think they fully can maximize him. One, with the scheme. I think the 13 personnel makes it hard for any wide receiver to just go berserk. And Kyler is just
a lot of tip right.
He's hesitant to throw over the middle, which a lot of the short guys are besides Drew Brees. Most of them are because they can't see it's too much going on in front of them. That's just what it is. And so that limits the timing, that all that aspect of what Marvin can do. Like, if you put Marvin with, not saying Mahomes, but anybody like with Tua, he would be elite. We would be looking completely different because Tua throws with timing. Tua will throw across the middle. And I think you can maximize that more. That's just, for me, how I feel about it.
Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Real quick. Before we move on, I just want to clear my name real quick. I need to clear my name real quick about this because what's his name? Jay White. He directed that directly at me. I never said that Marv was top 10. I said if this is the separation that he's going to keep sustaining, and I said this after he played the Los Angeles Rams, by the way. All right, if he can keep sustaining this separation, then I have a hard time thinking that there's 10 guys that are better than him, and that's because I thought that he would have translated against the Byron Murphys of the world. but he just
So BTJ
did.
or Marv?
Has not.
Matt.
Yet.
Are we talking
BTJ or
about this
Marv?
season? I
I mean,
mean,
just this
I mean,
season, we see BTJ out of better.
I would lean towards BTJ slightly
you
because I
wouldn't lean
think
towards him. I'm not gonna lie. You wouldn't lean. Towards
Let's be.
Let's be for real. You
honest?
wouldn't lean
Can we
towards him.
be honest?
You wouldn't
No,
lean
I
And
am.
towards him.
Marv will end up. Being
You wouldn't
better.
lean.
Like,
You
I'm
wouldn't
not
lean.
even
You
saying-
wouldn't.
I still
lean
think Marvin's
towards
going to be the
him.
best in the class. I still think.
Yes,
Nice.
I agree.
If
But-
they keep doing what they're doing, people won't think that.
No cap.
Well, they're
Something
doing
has to
what they're
change.
doing
No, they'll say Malik. They'll say Malik.
now.
Something has to
Or
change.
Brian Thomas.
If we're talking about this year, you're gonna say Malik clearly. Same thing with BTJ.
But they were in bet to me, at
I
least.
don't
They're
think BTJ is
utilized better to
better
their
than
skill
Marvin.
set.
See, I don't really think.
How can you say
anything-
that from Malik and not BTJ? though?
But Gun, I don't really think anything necessarily needs to change for him to put up the big time numbers. Like Marvin had the targets. Like Marvin
No,
had.
I'm not talking about the stats. I'm just talking about how they. I'm talking about how they use them. Marvin this year, like to me, I don't see why any good coach would not spam their best player in the slot. Marvin was not using the slot a lot this year.
Well, I mean,
BTJ early on.
Malik Neighbors was
hold
using
on,
slot.
Jan, let me ask you something. Are
Neighbors
you
was, yeah.
positive? Are you positive Marvin's the best player on that offense? Are you positive?
No, I think he is the best player. I don't think he's the most like scheme matchup. Like I always say,
I don't know
tight
if I
end-
can say he's
if
the
you
best.
have an elite tight end, that's the most impossible position to guard because there's no body type to stop it.
Ray McBride.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like
There's a
McBride,
lot of different corners that can
McBride, I
stop
think we
it.
can all agree is probably a top 3 tight end.
Yeah, which
So-
and he's athletic. He can jump. He's 6'4", like 6'4".
Who you
He's
say the
not
top 3
small.
tight end?
Ray
McBride.
McBride.
Yeah, like
I'd
so,
say-
like
I'd say
there's no
he's
body
at
type
least
to guard him,
He's at least top
and
four.
it's much harder to put a
I don't know if
coverage to
top three.
stop a tight end, let alone when you have Marvin Harrison Jr. out there running around too. Like that's the problem. So like I think if you can find a way to maximize Marv, that's what they have to do. Even if that means using McBride as a decoy. Like I feel like they use Marvin Harrison as a guy to open up for McBride, which isn't a problem. It wins games and it helps. I just don't think you're going to see the best version of Marv like that. That would be like using Jamar Chase to open up for T. Higgins. Not saying it's a problem. It's just which would you rather do? I'd rather maximize the guy who I think has the best person on my offense. That's just me.
Yeah, I'm not using Jamar Chase. as a decoy.
So wait, Matt, you think Malik Neighbors this year was clearly better, or you think neither of them are clearly better than Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I think all three of them are in the same tier. I mean, if I were to order them right now based on who I think has had their skill set translate the best to the NFL, I think it would go BTJ, Marv, Neighbors, just based off of what I'm seeing from them. But I could see it in any order.
Wait, run that back.
I-
What you just said? What? Repeat what you just said. Like, no. Before
BTJ, Marvin Harrison, Malik Neighbors. That's
what is that based off of again?
What I've been seeing from them, who they are as a player.
Nigga, what?
I think those are the.
Oh wait, Malik Neighbors is last on that. What are you talking about? Malik Neighbors
You
is
can't
last.
act like that's.
If we're talking
Yes,
about,
yes,
if we're
in
talking
terms of
about
utilization,
if we're talking about
Neighbors
from what,
getting spammed?
if we're talking about pause, if we're talking about from what we're seeing, Marv is clearly last.
Marvin,
I don't think he's clearly.
It's pretty damn comfortable.
He is
Marvin
comfortably
Matt-
Like it's a
last.
They didn't maximize his ability.
Matt, it's literally the simple reason that Marvin was the second option on Arizona and the other two were the first option on there. Trey McBride was the number one weapon on Arizona.
No, I'm not investing much into the first option type stuff. All right, because that's just completely.
Why not?
situation.
Why not?
That's it. That's.
They also
we
both
know-
have
we
worse
know-
situations than Marv.
Yeah, Marv is the best quarterback by a lot.
Mac Jones,
By so
Drew
much.
Lock,
It's not
Like
even.
we're
Daniel
talking,
Jones?
we're talking, and
Brian Thomas started getting
people,
off with.
I know
Mac
people.
Jones, dog.
Listen, I know people aren't high on Kyler, but we're talking Mac Jones and Drew Lock and Kyler.
Mac Jones, Drew Lock, Tommy DeVito.
Yeah, like come on.
Yeah,
Compared to
again, I'm not talking about the production standpoint of it. I'm just talking about who
what
Marvin.
you've seen.
Yes,
So the eye
yes.
test. So
There's
the
no
eye
way
take Marvin
Okay.
Harrison.
He was his last.
So the eye
How
test.
is Malik last?
Yeah,
When he had every
Look at
being to give me
Malik.
the buck.
He arguably had a better season than BTJ.
He had the most impressive season
I
out
don't
of
care
the
about who
league,
had the
and he
better
missed 2 games.
Even utilization wise, I feel like
Dude,
he might be utilized the
I'm
best of all
sorry.
three of them.
Wait, you're telling me that BTJ is like better than Malik Neighbors as a player?
I don't think that's crazy.
That's not
okay.
That's not
If you're doing this based on who had the best season, would y'all take Lad over Marvin?
BTJ is a freak.
This season, yes.
Yeah, he's a freak.
No, this season, yes.
He played better.
Do you think Lad McConkey is a better?
Had a better season, yes. Lad had a better season.
had a better season than
What I'm saying is from them as players, that's the three that I would order them.
We're gonna do it again. From what you have seen from the top rookies this year, we talking about the top ones, not just everybody. Between Marv, BTJ, Lad, what's his name? Marvin's last game.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You think Lad McConkey is a better player than Marvin Harrison Jr.?
This year, yes.
What?
No. This year he put. No, this year he played.
That's what we're talking about.
I told you this earlier, and you didn't want to. You weren't going for it. You weren't going for a better player.
I love Lad.
That's all I care about. Who's the better player?
I know. I'm saying that's what I'm looking at too, and I don't think Lad and Marvin are in the same stratosphere as players.
They're not.
I think Marvin's clearly better.
But we're talking about off of this season, what they put on the field.
I don't think a lot of quarterbacks. I don't think
the worst season. I don't care.
Bro. I don't think Caleb Williams was fucking with Jaden Daniels. Coming in this season, Jaden Daniels right now is clearly better than Caleb Williams.
Like not even. It's not even a comp.
I didn't say anything about coming into the season.
Or just even as players.
Off this season alone.
Because that's what I'm saying. As prospects
this season alone, from what I've seen from Marvin Harrison Jr.
I mean, people would have Bo Nix over Caleb.
Bro. This is what I'm saying. From what you talking about coming into the season, like as prospects, you would obviously Marv is clearly better than Lad McConkey as prospects, and Caleb to me was clearly better than Jaden Daniels coming out of college.
Yes.
When you come into this season, these two players have looked clearly better than the other ones. Have they not? Has Lad McConkey looked better than Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I'm not even mad at
Caleb. I don't think Lad has looked better than Marvin.
Yeah.
Why not? Lad was going crazy this year.
Lad was going crazy with the routes.
I can't lie.
In the hands.
If you want to say Marvin over Lad, that's fine. My issue is Marvin over Malik.
Utilizing it to his strength, whereas the Chargers are
How
utilizing
is Marv over Malik?
Lad is.
And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the Malik shit.
Yeah,
Lad,
we can.
Yeah.
No. But this is why I brought up Lad is because y'all are saying Marvin clearly had the worst season, but Lad had a better season than Marv. But we all know who the better player is, Marv.
I can't say that yet.
I guess I personally.
This year, but if we have to project,
there's more things that came into the season with Marvin.
But if we have to project, obviously, we have to project, and we're talking about who I'm gonna take for the
future. Being better than Marvin, and I'm cool with that. I don't necessarily agree.
That's all.
Maddie, you're asking a different question. You're asking a different question, though. You're asking a different question. Obviously, if you say, okay, 2 to 3 years time, who'd you rather have? Yeah, I might take Marv then. But this season, what we've seen in this 1 year span,
I'm taking Marvin now from what we've seen from him over the year that we just saw from Lad McConkey.
I don't know. I don't know. You can say BTJ.
He just thinks Marv was
I
better
don't know
than
how you
Lad.
say that.
And honestly,
I don't know how you say BTJ over Marv
in the league.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make no sense.
I don't get that.
That doesn't make any sense.
It would make more sense if you had Marv 1 to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
I mean, my whole thing with that is that I just think with Brian Thomas Jr., his ability to beat press this year, it really moves me. His catch radius and his ability to utilize himself after the catch. I mean,
not yet.
I did not mean to do that.
You should. But keep
on,
man.
He'll be back. Hey, Marley Goldberg. He'll be back. Don't worry.
I would take Marvin Harrison over them in the future.
Not impress you after the catch?
No, he does. Just not to the same extent that Brian Thomas.
Rome is another person.
Yeah, Rome will be back. Don't worry about that.
Rome put up 800 in that situation.
I mean, bro.
Okay, I'll say this. Rome is last. Okay, that's the one receiver.
That's so disingenuous.
That's hella disingenuous.
I think Rome can be in the same tier.
I don't care.
He put up 800. Trent, he put up 800 in that room.
Rome isn't last. You know who's last?
Who's last?
Xavier Legette.
Jalen Polk is last.
All right.
Well,
Dawson. That's why I said. That's what I said.
Now, what a baffling.
The 4 players who had their bright lights on their season, though. Because I'm not gonna lie,
about
there's
sure.
no world where BTJ is better than Marv and not Malik.
Yeah, that
That's
makes
yeah, that's
wrong with
that's
a
where
700
I'm.
plus, and that's that
I mean, I just explained why I think BTJ
I mean, but
is better than
the
Marv.
same things that you talk about comes with Malik Neighbors too. Like,
Yeah,
No,
I know. It's just I
guess
think
the question is
Brian
why
Thomas
is Marv better
Brian
than
Thomas
Malik?
does what Malik Neighbors does
why is
to
Marv
a
better
higher
than Malik?
extent.
Then?
That's my that was.
Why is Marv better than Malik? I think just
Everything
because
that everything that we're going to talk about here.
as a route runner, from their ability to catch the ball in tight windows, I think Marvin Harrison Jr. has been better than Malik Neighbors this year.
How is he not better than BTJ then, man?
Because BTJ has been one of the most efficient guys under press this year. Not to
Malik hasn't. No, Malik hasn't been
this is what I'm
but
saying. Brian's
still
doing
think
this
that
at a higher level than Malik Neighbors.
You said what?
I'm not saying that Marvin Harrison is better at beating press than Neighbors. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that Brian Thomas is doing this at a higher extent than Malik Neighbors is.
Okay, so let's let's do it then. So from what we've seen, what is Marvin Harrison Jr. better than Malik Neighbors from what we've seen as in the league today, not in college?
In the league today, he's a better route runner. I think he's got better hands. Other than that, Neighbors can do everything else better.
Better hands? Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think so.
What we
Listen, I know Marvin kind of had his ups and downs in 50-50s, but dude, Trent, he had one drop.
Are we serious? How many Malik did have, bro?
He might have like 4 or 5.
Malik also get targeted more, so it's
I know he's the feature guy in the offense. So you're gonna have more drops when you're the most targeted guy on the team.
He is. I mean,
it's not like Marvin
did. The Cardinals were going to utilize Marvin this way.
Marvin had like 115 targets in one drop, so he got targets.
Yeah, I know. I think it's close to.
No, Marv has very, very good hands.
Marv has very good hands. He has phenomenal hands, but I'm just confused on how.
Coleman is that.
I'm just to keep. You said what?
I looked it up. By the way, I just looked it up. Neighbors had 165 targets and he had 8 drops.
Because from what we've seen, Malik clearly
got 165
that.
targets though. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that's OD.
I'm pretty sure that's second.
He's clearly better with the ball in his hands, and then he's clearly the better deep threat. That's not your day. Like that's not even a combo.
Yeah.
I'm just confused on how what BTJ is doing is such on a higher level pedestal than both of these two. It don't make no sense to me.
I think
because you can argue Brian Thomas Jr. Because you can argue that Malik is better than BTJ.
I really want to know Donnie's opinion on.
I mean, I don't know how. There's not many things that I think Neighbors is doing better than BTJ right now.
Keon Coleman's still better.
I don't think there's that many things that right now that beat Marvin Harris is still better than Malik. But shit,
that's fine. You know what? That's fine. That's why I said I think all three of them are in the same tier. I think if I'm looking at my wide receiver rankings,
I'm not gonna lie, you can't be
they're all in that order.
The way you talk about BTJ, it can't be in the same tier.
Yeah. No, they are.
It can't
they are. I think you could make an argument that Neighbors is number one.
I was impressed with them this year, especially with the quarterback.
Yeah, BTJ had a phenomenal year.
Yeah,
but
BTJ should
to say what BTJ is doing is that much of a separator to where you sneak in Marv over Malik this year doesn't make no sense to me.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Okay. All right. It doesn't need to make sense to you. It makes sense to me.
Cool, bro. It's just but
that's just ignorance. I'm not gonna lie. That's being ignorant.
I trust two people. I trust two people, Kieran, me and not you. I thought you knew that about me already. Come on.
But what's the name? Kieran? We can get to. I said Kieran. Donnie, we can get to this tier list though. Basically, this tier list we're gonna do is just it's an expectations tier list of the teams this whole season. Of like how disappointed they were, how surprised were you? Did not see that coming type shit. So.
Oh man,
I'm not gonna lie. Where the Vikings just did not see the coming. Just we all come on. Like that's
can we put that for the Commanders too? Can we get them out?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yep.
I mean that was ridiculous.
And the Broncos put the Broncos up there too.
Dude, I predicted the
Broncos
to go 4-13, dude.
Put the Broncos.
Yeah, Gabe. We're gonna talk about CJ Stroud all season. If you know, right?
All right, so we got them there. All right, so so Cardinals. What do you guys think?
Exceeded. I think they exceeded. No, they exceeded.
No, they exceeded.
I think they exceeded.
They had a shot for the playoffs.
I mean, they've had expectations.
The win total was 6.5. They went 8-9. I think they.
And yeah, y'all were up here saying there's no shot they could have a chance to make the playoffs. I mean, they almost did it.
Oh, they exceeded.
Yeah, they exceeded. Yeah, the Cardinals. Yeah, they exceeded.
I legit
slightly exceeded though, but they exceeded.
Disappointed, crazy.
What on earth happened?
Falcons did not meet.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think Falcons are what on earth happened. Because
Just
Hey, so let's do
Falcons
this
did
one by
not
one.
meet
Look.
expectations.
the
Yeah,
Falcons
it
were in
is.
playoff contention.
Look. Let's do this one by one. So I'm gonna start off with you, Young. Go from bottom to the top. Where you putting the Falcons?
What on earth happened? Like I said, the most talented team in the least talented division. They should have walked away with that division easily. And it's not like they had any significant injuries. They were just garbage.
Dawson?
They were pretty young.
Where you think the Ravens should be?
Ravens?
Yeah.
Met expectations?
Yep.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
I would say exceeded considering
Not
how
Nigel?
Oh.
Where you putting the Bills?
The Bills, I'd put them in exceeded as well. I put them in.
I damn near put them in. Did not see that coming.
13 wins? Well,
I did.
I
did.
That season.
Yeah. If you would have put that, did not see that coming.
I was the only one who did. Yeah.
All right, Kieran. Where are we putting the Panthers?
This one's tough because if I were to say from like week 10 on, I would say exceeded. But considering the first like half of the season was dog shit, I'll say met. So
that's fair. I think.
What was the record? They went 5-12. Yeah.
They went 5-12.
That's fine. That's fine.
I was so close to that 7-win mark, man. So close to it.
Yeah, I see Matt. Yeah.
That's close.
Oh my
right,
god.
Matt, where are we putting the Bears?
Bow.
What the fuck happened?
Okay, all right. I'm not going to say what on earth happened because I think coming into the season, we all kind of knew the Bears were either this boom or bust type team. So I'm just going to say that. Well, okay, I know certain.
It's where you think they should have.
I was low.
It's where you put them at.
I was low on the Bears as well. To me, they met their expectations. If you're asking me, I'm just talking about the
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Hey, it's
met their expectations?
No, they didn't.
Bro, I can't lie, bro.
I'd say
no way. No way.
I don't think it's what on earth happened because I said
I don't think so.
I said they go like.
I think it's did not meet. I think it's did not meet.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's what the fuck happened. No, me personally.
I agree.
Because y'all thought they were
higher on them.
Y'all for you.
I was hearing the Bears to win the
were.
division. I could hear all this.
That is what the fuck.
Yeah,
I thought they were the third best team in the division.
You know, I'll put them on did not meet just because I think that's like the median. I guess sure.
All right, Cincinnati. Who's up? Dave.
It's on Durag. Go ahead.
The defense.
See,
the offense did.
Yeah. Okay, beginning of the year, boy, I couldn't tell you what the hell happened because it was boo boo. Like what? It's like 1-4, 1-5. They picked it up. Honestly, me personally, I wasn't even on the defense regardless because I knew when you kept letting your defensive stars go because you want to be a cheap ass organization, your defense is gonna be boo boo. So personally, for me, I would say met expectations, but in the grand scheme of it, I did not meet expectations. I mean, league leader in touchdowns. Lead leader in yards, triple crown, and
triple crown,
sack leader,
and you even make the playoffs.
Oh God, the Browns.
I'm up with the Browns.
Right? Tell you what, hey, this guy.
Oh my God,
the Browns.
Okay,
the Browns.
Okay, Jesus, yeah, here we go.
The Browns. What the hell happened? I mean, dude, this defense was like people were saying it was as good of a defense as Baltimore's last year, and statistically it was. And this year it was just above average, I guess. And then the offense was so much worse. The offensive line, dude, this was a top.
That fall off is gotta be studied.
This year was bottom.
That fall off has to be studied.
They lose Bill Callahan, and this is what happens. Like, wild. I don't even know what to say. So yeah, I don't know what happened with the Browns. The Browns need to be studied.
Yeah, the Browns just don't deserve anything.
I'm putting all right. So then, the Cowboys. I'm putting them in D not meet obviously because that's because of injuries though. No.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Mainly because of the injury. So Donnie, back on you, Lions.
I think the Lions. I mean, for me, they met my expectations. I said they were going to get the 1 seed. I think a lot of people said that they had a chance, but they weren't too sure. So I'll say they exceeded expectations because I know some people said some people.
No, Donnie, this is you. You said the Lions were going to the Super Bowl this year.
Okay, this is me. Well, is it me or the general public? Me, they met.
Hey, both has met expectations, by the way. Like, what are we doing?
Hey, listen, did anybody up here say they go 15-2? Even I didn't say that.
I said the Packers.
Anyone said that.
I said like 13-4,
had like
14-3 at best. They went 15-2. So I'll say they exceeded. I did not see 15-2.
Hey, Kieran. Wait, Kieran, is the Kieran, is the Colts Packers Super Bowl still happening?
Shut up.
that was such a butt take. We said, good God.
Dude, I took a shot in the dark one year.
Oh, a shot in the dark. But we took a shot at the goddamn Shadow Realm.
All right, so Durag, it's back on you. We got the Packers.
Ooh, the Packers.
Yeah, that's the Texans Super Bowl going. But anyway.
The Packers, I would say probably. I think they met expectations as well. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's fair.
All right. So Matt, you got the Texans.
Bow.
Bro, no way you're gonna keep me with the Colts.
Wait, time out. Okay, if you go back to I think the week 1 recap, I was gassing the Texans a lot. I had high expectations.
I did not know why.
This season. Okay, I remember that. They did not meet those expectations. They faced so many injuries. Bobby Slowick turned
Byron Leftwich all off of doom.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the defense was good, I guess. Relative to all these injuries, but man, CJ Stroud, he's throwing.
I told y'all about that second year shit. Bro. I told y'all.
They did not meet expectations.
I mean, context, Dave. Context.
Shit.
Dude, you lose Stephon. You lose Stephon early. Like, dude, this entire every single
he's still missing throws.
Every single offensive lineman on this team, not
even with that, he's still he's
every single one.
He's looked worse.
I agree. He is a player who's looked worse, but that entire O line, not named Laramie Tunsil, can go kick rocks. They all suck. They all.
Is Bryce Young better?
That interior O line is almost on par with it's in the Seahawks. That's how bad it was. Like,
Hey, combo's back. That's all I gotta say. The combo is back.
Dude, y'all nasty, bro.
Real is back.
And I like Bryce. I like Bryce.
Hey, Jalen Coker or Nico Collins. That's all I gotta say.
Kenyon Green had a twin.
Jalen Coker is like that. He's just like
Kenyon Green had a 29 pass.
Oh yeah, he's been a bum.
29 pass volume.
He's been a bum.
Oh, Kenyon Green makes
when he got drafted, I was like, ugh.
I hate it.
We'll see.
All right, who's up?
Why am I with the Colts, man? Come on.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Now, if you was a smart man, this would be met expectations. But Karen, because of you, what the fuck happened?
I mean, okay. To be fair, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, to be fair, I said 11 wins. It wasn't crazy, but they got 7.
Where did they go? They went. Where'd they go?
7 and 10.
8.
7 and
10.
They
won 8.
They went 8-9. They went 8-9.
And that was my expectation. I said second year, A. Richardson.
All right. Shut up. All right, Durag. I get it.
Yeah.
Which one, Karen?
Did not meet expectations.
I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure, bro. What the?
You had him in Super Bowl. You had him in Super Bowl.
I was taking a shot in the dark, bro.
I can't wait till we get to the Jets. I'll be fine.
I got Jacksonville.
Hey, if you don't just put the Jets immediately in, what the fuck happened?
I mean,
we'll get to them.
Their own tier of like.
Nigel, you up with the Jaguars?
No, they're their own tier. They're just the Jets at this point. Like
Jags. I mean, I didn't think they were going to be very good, but they.
No,
they sucked. That was still.
They're just cursed.
Top 5 pick bad, Nigel. Like, yeah.
No shot. I did not see.
That's right.
I'm
gonna say I'll be conservative. I'm gonna be conservative and say did not meet because I thought they'd be like a 6-7 win team, and they end up winning 4. I'll put them there, but I understand if it's low.
He was very low on. I thought I was a little bit higher than that. Huh?
Okay, fair enough.
Dawson Chiefs.
Man,
I'm
15-2.
Exceeded expectations.
Really 15-1.
Yeah,
really exceeded expectations.
Yeah, they only lost one game, bro. They only lost one game, bro. I don't count their freaking practice squad team going out there versus a team that has to win. They lost one game,
and the one loss is to Buffalo. Like,
dude, Carson Wentz was a Pro Bowl
on the road.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. No one was like, "Yo, the Chiefs exceeded." No one said, "Oh, the Chiefs are gonna lose one game this year."
Yeah,
no,
I didn't.
Nobody here.
I will never say that. I don't think anyone. Yeah. That's
just hard to do. That's just hard to do.
Okay, can I say something though? Like, can we all agree that, like, as an overall team, they haven't exceeded?
They did.
Like, offensively wise?
I think they did.
I think they did because of the Jarrett Sneed leaving. I questioned the corner room for sure, and that defense still held up.
Oh, hold on, it's on the Raiders.
Dave, look at your text.
Yeah, before we even get to the Raiders, can we all agree AP getting fired was stupid?
Yeah.
Antonio Pierce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they're going to
after one whole year.
Just obviously cleaning the house.
What
Like,
you
he was
cheesing for?
I had a Jokic parlay.
Yeah. Durag, what you cheesing for?
Yeah.
You know why? But hey,
say it.
We want to get into it?
Yeah.
Because him and Gerard Mayo, pack him up. If you know he ain't gonna be good enough, pack their ass up. He ain't no great. No, I'm telling y'all, as a defensive coach, as a defensive head coach,
I need to have one thing about Gerard Mayo.
as a defensive head coach,
Gerard Mayo, I guess, if you get Vrabel, like, that's an upgrade.
That doesn't just be, bro. That
It does matter.
No, but Donnie. Hold on. You know why the Vrabel thing makes no sense? He was available last year.
Yeah,
but Gerard Mayo
they were so hell bent on like.
No, Gerard Mayo was promised a job.
Listen, Dawson, they messed up, and now they're doing it.
Yeah,
come on. So
bro, they hired Gerard Mayo like 4 years ago.
How is it a good choice to fire
that job when Josh McDaniels left? And that's
How is
exactly
it a good choice to fire Antonio Pierce?
I don't know if it was a good choice to hire him in the first place. I wasn't just crazy high on that hire.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Well, Max Crosby was.
We really about to sit up here and lie. Wait, time out. We really about to sit up here and lie.
Nobody's doing a deep dive for an
Watch
interview.
shit you on, bro.
But what do you mean, bro? First off,
I wouldn't have hired Antonio Pierce. I know that they had
as a defensive coach, your leash is not long. And to my
doesn't
opinion,
make
to be a defensive head
make
coach,
it fair to get
you
fired
have to be
after 1
great
year.
to elite at what you do, and I don't think he was
That
that.
don't make it fair to get fired after 1 year with Dawson.
Hey, hiring Luke Getsy? Shit.
Bro,
that was a 5 offense just by itself. That was a 5 offense.
I don't.
We ran the same play 3
I don't like I said. I don't.
Y'all are not about to tell me him hiring Luke Getsy deserved him to get fired. Shut up.
No. I don't think he deserved to get fired, but
you didn't help yourself out.
Like I said, I don't. To me,
I don't think he's a particularly great
like I said
I wouldn't
earlier,
have hired him in the first place. I don't know why they did though.
Young, go ahead.
There's no way I'm signing up to coach in a division with Andy Reid, Jim Harbaugh, and Sean Payton with the worst owner, and the worst roster, and no quarterback. Like I'm not doing like that's just me.
Right.
Like that was just me. Like I don't think he should have done that. But I mean, I said the same thing. Like Aaron Glenn, don't go to the Saints because you're gonna get fired in 2 years because y'all aren't gonna get a quarterback, and y'all are gonna get shredded. Everybody in your division has a quarterback. I don't think you should. I don't think these coaches need to go to job. Do what Ben Johnson did. Oh, I don't get my job. I'm going back.
I'll stay
until I get my job. I'm going back. Like that's what they should do. I don't think it was the wrong hire to hire him because again, at the time, he just rallied. Everybody wanted to play for him in that line.
Yeah, that's why you hired him.
They were playing good football. I think they overachieved, which set a false expectation. It's kind of like what Dayball did when he first got there.
But I just think him getting fired this year after this 1 year is stupid as fuck.
Yeah, it is stupid. But they fired. That's why I'm saying the Raiders are. Ben Johnson's not going to the Raiders for a reason. Yeah. Good coaches are not going to the Raiders for a reason because it's stupid the way they run their organization.
I mean, I could say this. I do know one of the former head coaches of the Raiders. I talk to him every once in a while, and he can confirm that this is a terribly run organization.
Yeah,
and this is,
of course it is.
And this guy was a good head coach in the league.
I agree. I mean, I don't know if he was an elite head coach, but I think he was a good guy.
I'm just playing.
Like,
in my opinion, he wasn't elite. He swears he is.
I don't see him doing anything different. Like, if you were to put him in Houston, I don't think Houston is any different, to be honest with you. Like, I don't put too much stock in what DeMeco Ryans is doing. I think he's coaching with an elite quarterback that helps you out because their defense it's good. It's not something where I was like, wow, this is the greatest defense I've ever seen.
Their run defense is.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, DeMeco Ryans is
their D tackles kind of bad.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Antonio Pierce has never had the talent he's had on defense, let alone at quarterback and on offense. So I don't know if he's not an elite coach. I don't think DeMeco Ryans is an elite.
I mean, I'll give him respect in that they hit on most of their draft picks. Most. Kenyon
think
Green.
it was a lose.
But do we attribute that to DeMeco Ryans or do we attribute that to the DM?
I mean, it's hand in hand. It's hand in hand. Head coaches have a say in what happens.
Nick Casario has done a great job ever since.
DeMeco got there last year, right?
Yeah, he did.
I was like, DeMeco
I'm not giving that to DeMeco. I'm giving that to Nick Casario.
Oh yeah, he wasn't there for Kenyon. Never mind.
Yeah, he
went. Yeah, that was 22.
But Pierce, I just think it was a lose-lose situation. Like,
so hold on. So what
the
happened?
roster's terrible. The owner's like awful. Like,
and he's in the toughest division in football.
Yeah,
where he is significantly the worst coach in that division. No shade to him. He's just coaching with all-time guys.
Yeah.
Or high-level elite guys. Like, he's
coaching against
literally 3 top 10, 12
he's
coaches
coaching
in the league.
literally the perfect way to describe it.
Jim
is
Harbaugh,
against
I
the
mean,
dynasty.
Sean Payton,
He's
Andy
coaching
Reid.
against the dynasty and 2 teams that people had no expectations for that are both in the playoffs. Like what he's
But they also have great head coaches. Like,
he's coaching against arguably the greatest coach ever. He's coaching against a Super Bowl champion, and he's coaching against Jim Harbaugh, who's been to the Super Bowl. Like, that's who he's
just
coaching.
won a national championship.
Won a natty, yeah, he won a natty.
That's like
also never had a
hard to beat
never had a
that,
losing season.
and with a garbage roster. So with Trent, I don't think it's right that he got fired, but I also don't think he should have signed up for that job. Like, now I get why he did it. I just wouldn't have done it because to be honest, that might be his only shot.
That's what I was gonna say though. It's easy to be like,
yeah,
he should have gone somewhere else, but it's like, is he getting
that might be his only shot, which I understand that. But I don't know.
That's what I think is. That's why I think it's wild.
It's not.
No, we can.
Hey, bring him as a Jet. Bring him as a Jet.
We can put it back up.
All right, I'll finish.
Yo.
And then A-Rod out. Don't worry.
Yeah, so make sure, and also to chat, we got 81 people in the stream. Make sure I like the stream. Make sure I like the stream for sure. It's not the fair league. Yeah, that's
not fair league.
All right, so who was up again? Pretty sure it was Dawson.
It was who was it? Who just went on?
I think it was me.
I
was going to say they met expectations because I didn't think they were that good of a team, and it kind of unfolded that way.
All right.
FC.
Dawson.
Dawson Charge.
Harbaugh FC. Let's go.
Harbaugh FC.
Oh, I'm back on Harbaugh FC. I mean, dude, they exceeded expectations, dude.
Danner
Like,
did not see that
coming.
I did not see that coming. Dude, 11-6. I did not see that coming.
Actually, no.
Okay, elite
defense. Did
defense.
not see that coming, bro.
Dude,
They had an elite defense somehow.
Dude, statistically, the best defense in football.
Nobody expected this from Jesse Minter. That's amazing.
Hold on.
Are we not going to act like the Chargers for all of Brandon Staley's career was they have elite defensive personnel? Is that not something?
Yeah, but
those same guys are also injury prone and they got older by the time Minter got there. So we don't know.
Joey Bosa is not really the same guy. Khalil Mack's up there in age. Derwin James was coming off some down years. Their secondary, Christian Fulton, the guy a lot of people wrote off. Asante Samuel, another guy people wrote off.
Dion Henley was like their big linebacker.
So why are they good all of a sudden?
Resurgence?
Jesse Minter.
They're not coached by
Jesse
Brandon
Minter.
Staley.
Why they're all playing.
That's my point. Is it not that they didn't have the talent on the roster? We've always talked about the talent on the defensive end on that team.
Yeah,
we've always talked about that talent.
It's just as a team, we didn't know what we were getting out of Jesse Minter. That's all.
I didn't know what I was getting out of
and player wise too, because at the same time these guys are just older.
I'm sorry,
I
but
don't know how good these guys are.
Coming into the season.
Joey Bosa, when he's healthy, was always a good football player. Khalil Mack, when he's healthy, is a good football player.
But Jan, here's the thing. I agree with you, but we did not expect they were number one in the NFL in least amount of points allowed. I did not see that coming at all.
But
especially
I'm not going to say I saw that coming, but when you pair it with what they were doing offensively, like they took the ball out of Herbert's hand and said, "We're going to run the football and play defense."
Right.
That's a formula to getting the number one defense or points per game because I'm sure I don't know the numbers. They probably won a lot of their time of possession games, so teams are being one-dimensional. I don't know. I just that's what I think. So I think when you hire Jim Harbaugh,
well, they also didn't play the best offenses either.
But when you hire
there's
Jim
a lot
Harbaugh and Greg Roman,
there's a lot of there is because I had arguments about the
Lamar did a number on him.
Yeah.
I get it.
The Chargers played the NFC South seed. That's all you got to know.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Also, just side topic real quick because I made the docs on this and I found a crazy stat. Herbert became the first quarterback ever to have 500 passing attempts with 3 or less interceptions.
Dog, man.
Yeah, y'all know Lamar got the best interception ratio ever.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but Trent, game for your life, Trent. Jalen Hurts.
When we were talking about it,
game of your life,
you said what, yo? It doesn't matter because 7 years ago, 5 years ago, when we were talking about it with a quarterback, he was a throwaway merchant, and that's all people catch him for. So I don't care no more.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like, no bullshit. The fact that niggas be trying to downplay Aaron Rodgers' whole Aaron Rodgers did that for like a whole decade straight.
And people are like, he throws. He doesn't take risks. He just throws.
He's too conservative. You sound fucking stupid.
But when Justin Herbert does it, he's top 5.
Yeah.
Lamar's like, yeah. This is amazing.
Aaron Rodgers. I'm pretty sure Aaron Rodgers is also the only quarterback in PFF history to lead the NFL in big time throw percentage and also the lowest turnover-worthy play percentage.
I promise you.
That is the reason.
I know.
That's why he's wholeheartedly promise you, bro.
It's just crazy.
If Aaron Rodgers had Peyton Manning personality, 95% of the world saying he's the GOAT.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Correct.
Well, like
he got the KD personality.
Listen, but like the media's always got
Dave, it's worse.
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers. That's just Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers got the KD personality, but he's on Joe podcasts.
If he had the personality of John Cena. If he had the personality of John Cena, he'd be the GOAT. But he has the personality of CM Punk. Like that's what it is.
And it's irritating because he would be trying to dismiss Aaron Rodgers like he's not like a lock top 5 quarterback in his night.
Oh my god, yeah, no,
bro, he's lock
top 5.
He really.
I have him like 3 or 4.
Nah, he's 3. He's really top 3 for sure. But,
he's really top 1 for sure.
Honest. We're being honest. Honestly, he really is the GOAT. That's what it is.
All right, so back on it.
Yeah, let's finish this tier list.
Who's up?
It's on Nigel. You got the Rams.
Nigel.
Mm-hmm. I got the Rams. For me, this is tough. I would slightly say exceeded, mostly because of the defense. I think the defense, I did not expect them to be this good and really be carrying them down the stretch.
Well, it's mainly the front 4. The front 4
mainly the front 4.
Their secondary sucks.
It's not good. It's not.
He also was a combine merchant.
No. Braden Fisk FC. I kept getting slandered about it.
I say he's a combine merchant. Got y'all noted.
I don't care. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that. I'm not going. Not this quick.
I'm. You know what? I'm just gonna. No. I'll stop. Who's got the Dolphins?
I do.
Kieran.
This one's weird. As overall record, I think they exceeded because I said they would win 9 games. But as like an offense in general, I just don't think they exceeded at all. So I have to say do not. It's unfortunate, but yeah.
I agree.
I think record-wise, they met expectations.
Oh, look at that, Matt. How poetic. How poetic, Matt.
But how they looked on the field, they did not meet expectations.
I agree. Yeah.
I think
record. I didn't think they would make the playoffs. I didn't have the Dolphins making the playoffs, but the way they looked did not meet the expectations.
Yeah.
I mean, their defense looked better than their offense sometimes.
Literally.
No, not sometimes.
Sometimes. No, a lot of times. A lot of times.
Yeah. I mean, their DC's getting interviews to be a head coach. That was the Dolphins fans are telling me that was the only bright spot on that season as a coordinator.
That's sad, by the way, bro.
Yeah. Matt, how poetic. You got the Patriots.
Yeah.
Exceeded.
Wait. Okay. All right. Listen. I need y'all to stay with me on this one.
No.
This should be good.
Stay with me. They doubled my prediction for their win total this year. They exceeded my expectations.
That's fair. Right. I mean, that's crazy.
I get it.
In all honesty,
that's fair. Because
once they see the Bengals they already exceeded my expectations. All right.
So the top 5 pick.
Bro, how many wins did the Patriots have? How many?
Trent, there's the top 2 lock. Trent, that's exceeded expectations. Trent,
bro, get the fuck out of here, bro.
But hold up.
I understand.
Let me say this though, real quick about Gerard Mayo. Robert Kraft should be ashamed of himself for what he did to Gerard Mayo. I don't even think Gerard Mayo is a good coach, but the way that you handled firing him was literally the worst possible way, because you throw him into this impossible situation, the worst offensive line in football, the worst receiving core in football. The defense is bad. You have DeMarcus Covington and Alex Van Pelt, who are two bottom 5 coordinators. I mean, Alex Van Pelt's really the worst this entire year. When it comes to offensive, defensive play calling. And you throw Gerard Mayo here, and I mean, read between the lines, Gerard Mayo, and they don't get many chances. And firing him 2 hours after the game, the Patriots players are damn near still in the shower. And this is off of a win. This is off of a win.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you.
That is grimy, though. That is grimy.
Was their last home game home?
Yes.
The game was home. So they fired. So 2 hours after the game, they fired him after players saw their families. Players dipped out. They told basically bro to stay and fired him.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing is that Robert
Coach,
Kraft,
I'll see you in off season.
Stay back.
I'll see you soon.
Coach told him in the locker room. He's like, "All right, everyone, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
We'll see you next season." And then he's,
hey, we can watch film, tomorrow. See you guys.
Don't get me wrong. I would have fired him too, just because I don't think he's a great coach. But handling it that way, it was just
grimy, man.
Bro, it'd be like, but like, what did he do?
It's the Patriots. What do you?
What did Gerard Mayo do this season to where it's like, oh yeah, it's a fire. Like, yeah, he got to go.
I mean,
I just don't think
they probably didn't want to hire his ass in the first place. They promised him the job.
If you're getting Mike Vrabel, like that's why.
No. I literally told
Mike Vrabel is a good coach.
Hold on, I literally told Young. I told Young. Robert Kraft saw the Jets interview Mike Vrabel, and Robert Kraft lost his mind. He said, "This cannot happen." He said, "This cannot happen."
He can coach somewhere else. He can't coach.
Yeah, he can coach any team but the Jets. That's probably what he said. Yeah.
If they get Mike Vrabel, I'm gonna be mad. I'm not gonna lie. Free Drake, man.
Why you gonna be mad?
Get that man an offensive coach, man. Fuck that defensive shit, bro. Get that man. Get Ben Johnson, man. Fuck what y'all talking about. Get make this man Josh Allen 2.0. That's what I'm saying.
They get Ben Johnson, bro. He's gonna look so.
I love Ben Johnson, but I feel like we're not. We would rather have
Patriots fans.
Hold on. Matt, say that again.
No, I want Ben Johnson as a Patriots fan, but bro, the Kraft family, they just have this heartfelt gay connection to their former players to the point where my fault.
No way you just said that.
No. We're not repeating what he said. But
no
it's
way.
2025. Lock it.
I'm sorry. Scratch that. He loves his former players so much. He brings.
We are not.
Let's get this Hillis game.
Oh my god, bro.
No, bro, that's great.
He means
how bad he got it.
All right. So Matt, where do I put him? Matt, where do I put him?
Put them in exceeding because they did exceed my expectations.
Okay.
Nothing happened, boys.
Who's up next? It's Kieran. Kieran, you're up.
Me?
Yeah, the Saints, guys. Everyone's favorite team.
Matt expectations.
Matt expectations.
Oh, I need 3 LaMelo assists.
Dave, the Giants.
This is shit. Actually, did not meet expectations. Good God.
What's his points at?
I was so much higher on that defense.
Yeah, that's fair. I got the Jets.
Bro, can you just put him in what the fuck is going on?
That
Or did not see that coming.
Oh, no cap.
Did not.
No bullshit. Dad did not see that shit coming.
Bro,
5-12.
Wait, the Jets? Yo, I can't lie, bro. If we don't put them in, do not see that coming.
Nah, do not see that coming.
They fired their coach after 5 weeks.
Donnie, I'm assuming that implies.
The Jets fired their coach after 5 weeks. They had a horrific defense. Bro, we all thought the Jets had the top 5 defense, and their defense was awful. Yeah, just Jets. Bro, I literally had the Jets winning the AFC East, bro.
That's fair. That is fair.
That was my Super.
Yeah,
that was my Super.
yeah, no,
Bowl
I'm hating him.
Bro, I literally thought, I thought the Jets was gonna be the team to beat the Chiefs, bro.
Me too.
I was freaking off.
Bro, they only had like, bro, everyone was.
The Jets.
Literally, everyone was.
Bro, there was no bright spots.
Dawson, listen to me. Dawson, listen to me. Imagine telling someone that the Jets were going to draft Mason Graham. I guarantee you would have said, "Why is Mason Graham falling that far?" I guarantee it.
Bro. I want to ask you, did Mason Graham pull a freaking
guys?
I would have said he got hurt. He would have got hurt.
DJ.
Oh, Jalen Carter.
He said a DUI. Jalen Carter.
Or David Ojabo. There's David
Ojabo.
Ojabo.
When are we going to talk about Sauce?
Not better than Lenore.
Wait,
he's not. No, he's not worth talking about it.
Look. So since we got a little bit more time, let's finish this. Then we can talk. So.
All right, so Trent, you got Philly.
Oh,
me?
Perfect.
Me personally exceeded. I mean, not exceeded. Met expectations.
Really?
For me, yeah, too.
I mean,
I was the only one saying. I said it's gonna be a.
I mean, who had Philly being a top? What were they, second seed and winning the division?
I had them mean.
I had them winning the division.
I had them as a 3 seed.
I had them winning 14 or more games, and I said Saquon's gonna have a legendary year. AJ year. I think it's the best year AJ round. And then
it probably is. He just got hurt.
Yeah. And then I think what's his name?
The Eagles went 14
crazy. I say to be realistically, they should have been 15-1.
You could put. I'm not gonna lie. The NFC wasn't so like
realistically because they shouldn't have lost to the Falcons because my dog 2-6.
I mean, if they had AJ Brown, they probably have better chance against Tampa.
Yeah.
But you can count that as a
lot. When we beat the Eagles, they were just too depleted though. So I'll just say fuck it. Like,
yeah.
But the Commanders game, they lost because of Kenny Pickett and Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith, yeah, that drop killed him. Yeah. I'm up with the Steelers. Of course, I get the Steelers.
You know they exceeded expectations for you. You know that happened for you.
Yawn.
Hey, Donnie, did you have
know that too? You know they did.
Young, what did I say?
Hey, I did Eagle Nation. I did.
Next time one finds a way.
They're not.
You gotta put exceeded expectations.
I just want to see what their schedule is next.
I'm not gonna lie. No. I just thought about it. You gotta did not see that coming. Oh God.
Yeah.
No, Donnie. Donnie, you said no way in hell. You said no way in hell.
You said no way. It's over with, gang.
You said no shot.
No shot. Yeah, you.
Bro, it's crazy. I've had so many takes hit on teams this year, but this take just it kills me. Like this is the one take. This was the one take outside of probably the Bills take. This is the one take I wanted to be right about so badly.
Steelers,
they just did it again.
Hold on. Eagles Nation. I literally said y'all defense was gonna be really good this year because y'all literally revamped everything. You can go back on the now number one, arguably number one defense in the league. Okay, you want to say that you got that. You can go back on previous odds when I'm like, yo, y'all are about to be like.
Oh, how poetic is that, Dave? You got the Niners.
So what I'm gonna start with this fucking shit.
I wouldn't say one on Earth hat.
It can't be one on Earth happened because I know what the fuck happened. So I know it ain't gonna be that tier.
Well, injuries, that's why.
I'm not gonna lie, that they just did not see that coming, but the wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like the right one because they're just on the wrong.
Hey, this offseason gonna be big if they don't think I have my support next year.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. They're what on earth happened.
Yeah, I agree.
This offseason is very big because let some shit happen. I promise you, I'm gonna be working for this team next year.
There we go.
I ain't sticking around for this shit.
Hey, Purdy.
I ain't gonna be Dallas.
Hey, Purdy.
Smart man.
I ain't gonna be Dallas. And Shanahan on fraud watch. I'm gonna keep saying it. Y'all keep you on fraud watch. One more year on fraud watch.
Wasn't Shop the reason you left?
Who?
Because I I cannot be a team of a person that'll pay somebody a stupid contract. I can't.
Like, oh, thank you, young. Like, bro, if you're not top five, if you're not the top five quarterback, you're not getting that contract.
What did I say all offseason?
I ain't trying to hit that shit for you,
bags
Dave.
are
You want to for 30 OD.
I was with you. I was with you.
Hey, Trent, that was not 56 million.
Starts with a
You
five.
ain't say that, Trent.
Million.
You ain't never said that he should get 50
I'm
million.
sure, bro. Not for 50. Yeah, I'm sure.
I told Dawson
only 5 niggas should get 50, Trent.
When Tua signs, if it starts with a 5, I'm done.
Like, bro, I'm not. Shanahan should be coaching for his job next year.
Tua and Jared Goff literally signed like the same week, and then the week later, we see 60-something mil from Jordan Love.
Everybody should be coaching for their job next year. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how I feel.
And then 60 for Dak.
Y'all aren't firing him.
On the bright side though, Jake Moody about to get cut. Brian Schneider, aka Osama bin Laden, he got fired. Oh my god! Beautiful start to the offseason. Our special team terrorism has been cut.
Jake Moody already got cut. Yeah, he got cut right after this game.
I didn't even know that.
Let's finish this.
Is it me?
Yep, you got Seattle.
They exceeded my expectations because I thought they would suck. So
they won 10 games, right? I know they missed.
I said they got last. So.
They went 10-7. Okay.
Yeah, so I said they go 6-11. So
damn.
Yeah.
I thought they would go 8-9.
It was mostly because
I said 6-11 or something.
I had 10-7. Funny enough.
I said them and Arizona would be the bottom feeders of the division. That's what I said.
I said Arizona gets second.
10-7.
Well, they got third. It was a weird division.
I got Tampa. Tampa. I'm gonna say exceeded because I didn't expect them to win the division. I thought they'd be good, but I thought Atlanta was better, and I was wrong. So
they met my expectations.
Titans meet expectations to me.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. They might be in Jets LOL.
Nah.
Jets LOL.
Bro, think about how bad they are, bro.
Yeah, but I knew they were gonna be bad. I didn't think.
Yeah, but we knew they would suck, not the Jets.
There are people on here that thought.
Dude, people said the Jets were gonna make the Super Bowl on here. Like,
all the teams on the bottom, I did not think they were gonna be horrible. Like the Falcons weren't horrible, but circumstances made them horrible.
I thought the Browns were gonna suck.
The Browns, I thought they'd be okay, but I mean,
not gonna lie, the Browns could go with Jets LOL.
The offense was horrible. Like it was, it might need to.
Browns dead could go. The Browns dead could go right there with the Jets.
Nah, they're just Deshaun Watson.
Nah, even when Deshaun wasn't out there, bro, they were.
Yeah, bro, their defense was horrible. Like, bro, like Donnie said, how is your defense and offense line that was literally the bright spots just regressed so bad?
Well, when the defense has to come in after DTR going 3-0.
How the hell is Jerry
going 3-0?
They did it last year.
Yeah, they did it. Yeah,
they did it last year.
At least they had to go come in down the stretch and like do something. Like
that's true.
Like Deshaun was like the rest. Yeah.
Hey, that old man can
go
play.
A Hall of Famer.
You said who?
Is Joe Flacco a Hall of Famer?
You show the people.
What?
Bro.
No.
What do you back at?
No.
Hey, Mike. No.
Bro, we know Uncle Joe is not a Hall of Famer, though.
Bro, what do you mean?
No, he's not.
You saying he's in your Hall of Fame?
Bro, what do you mean?
He's in your Hall of
Famer.
Why not?
Even though nobody.
Why would he?
He's got Hall of Fame aura.
I mean, what does he have besides a ring?
If Joe Flacco would have found a way, if before he retires he wins another ring, is he Hall of Famer?
And he's
with who? With what team?
And he lead the case?
What the fuck?
What the fuck is you
first off,
where y'all going?
No, young. Hey, young. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Whoever leads the Browns to a ring should be in the Hall of Fame off that merit alone. I'm telling you that right now.
I mean, I told Trent, I said Dak, let Dak get to win a ring.
I said Dak. Because I'm gonna be
he might be first ballot. Y'all play him.
If we keep it in 1,000, bro, Stafford wasn't making Hall of Fame.
What team is Joe Flacco gonna be on?
Stafford's not making the Hall of Fame without that ring.
Oh, I agree.
He has a better case than Joe Flacco.
The ring.
He has a better case than Flacco.
I mean, Stafford's just a better player.
I agree with that as well.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't think he would have.
If
it would have been like the Matt Ryan.
In an alternate universe, because the Dallas Cowboys will never win a Super Bowl probably until like 20 years. They win a Super Bowl with Dak Prescott leading the charge. He's balling. He's going to get in Hall of Fame.
And he has the years already of elite production.
Yeah,
like, he's
probably
he's at least thought of. Yeah.
Which is crazy, bro. Like Dak Prescott.
Yeah, I love Dak.
He's not a Hall of Fame quarterback.
That seems ridiculous.
But he's.
They're probably higher.
Hey, so hold on.
He's tracking.
I hope y'all. All right. So hey, I hope y'all better be saying Matt Ryan the Hall of Famer. That's all I'm saying.
He's not to me.
Matt Ryan.
Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I mean, he's going to get in the Hall of Fame. He's going to get in the Hall of Fame. If you're a quarterback,
he's going first ballot for me.
If you're a quarterback and you win a Super Bowl or
First
MVP,
ballot,
you're probably getting in the Hall of Fame.
I think if you retire as a top 10 quarterback, which to me Matt Ryan is.
Huh?
If he beat the Patriots,
he retired as a top 10 quarterback.
Wait, you think Matt Ryan?
Young wasn't here for that. Young wasn't here for that.
Matt Ryan's a top 10 quarterback.
Yo.
Yes, I do.
Matt
Yes.
Ryan's a top 10 quarterback.
No comment.
Why not?
Hey, bro,
Why not?
why not? Was he ever the undisputed?
Why is he? Hold on. Why
I
is he?
plead the fifth.
Okay, so all right. Would you take Otto Graham?
I'm not. Listen,
No.
Don't start rattling off these old.
Wait, I didn't hear. What happened?
You said Otto Graham, bro.
Old geezers.
I'm gonna use that logic.
You said Otto Graham.
Yo, bro, Matt.
rattling
This is
off
what
these
y'all.
guys,
This is what you gotta understand, and this is what you gotta. A lot of people gotta come on my platform. We are done with the 60s. We ain't touching none of our top 10, bro.
I get that. But listen. If we're going to use this, was he ever the best quarterback in the league type of thing? When there are
Drew Brees can't be in
Hall of Fame. No. But you see what I'm saying?
What guys?
Is that what you said?
What guys?
You said what?
What guys in the Hall of Fame were never the best in the league?
Drew Brees was never the best quarterback in the league.
Wait, can I ask Matty a question?
Drew Brees was never the best quarterback.
Brees played in a
80s. When did he play?
Okay. He played in the best QB era. Yeah.
Oh, Brees?
Keep going. Drew Brees, that's the only one.
That's the only one.
But
with Brady and Rodgers, like you're not going to be
at their peak.
At their peak.
And Peyton, like peak Brady, peak Rodgers.
And Peyton. Yeah, I didn't even know.
Was Favre the best ever in the league? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, when he was winning the MVP.
Yes, he was. He absolutely was.
Hell yeah.
He absolutely was.
I mean, yeah, I could say that Favre was the best in the league. I don't think he peaked higher than Matt Ryan.
I don't know about that.
What?
I don't think he
does. Wait, Brett Favre?
What?
Wait, what happened?
What happened? What happened?
He said Matt
Ryan.
Hold on. One person. What did he say?
He said Matt Ryan is better than Brett Favre. He's high.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Maddie, wait. Is Matt Ryan better?
Yes, 2016 Matt Ryan.
What about okay?
I could take 95 Favre.
Okay, who had a better prime?
Are you taking Matt Ryan over Josh Allen?
Better prime? I'd say Brett Favre. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, he said Brett Favre.
Are you taking prime Matt Ryan over Josh Allen?
Yeah.
No, you aren't. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's I'm not.
Are you taking prime? Hold on. I got more. Are you taking prime Matt Ryan or Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, Matt Ryan or Lamar.
Well, wait. You said Lamar or who?
Matt Ryan or Lamar? Your boy,
Lamar.
2016 GOAT.
Okay.
Oh, Lamar.
So how is this dude top 10?
No.
Talking about
Listen.
career, I think.
Let's say top 10 all time. Like, yes, I'm including longevity. Like, I'm still. I'm putting Matt Ryan over like Lamar Jackson and guys like Josh Allen all time, not because he peaked higher, but because he has an all time peak, and he also has elite longevity. That's something that I am factoring in. What?
I mean, I would say
you don't have
Matt Ryan.
Matt
Ryan.
Does Matt Ryan
Who's Brett Favre?
Yeah.
Brett Favre has way better longevity than Matt Ryan. Brett Favre has way better longevity than Matt Ryan.
Yeah, I want to say he does. I can't lie. He does have a higher peak and longevity. Yeah, he did.
Brett Favre does have better longevity than Matt Ryan by a lot.
Yes, he does.
That's fine. He could have better longevity. I'm valuing the peak more.
The peak is not big.
Bro, the peak for peak.
What about his peak was better than Brett Favre?
Come on, dog.
I think Matt Ryan peaked higher than Favre though. So
what about his peak was better than Brett Favre?
He doesn't have a better arm. He's
Completion
not better outside
percentage.
structure.
He
Like,
completion percentage.
Obviously, Matt Ryan doesn't have a better arm, but I think he's more accurate than Brett Favre. I think he's a better processor than Brett Favre. I think he navigates the pocket cleaner than Brett Favre.
Okay, so with
The
that
first two,
logic, you think a lot of people peak higher than Brett Favre? Then?
Yeah, I do.
Tweaking.
How many?
Tweaking.
You could say that about
A lot.
Bro,
Never mind. Never
Wait,
mind.
didn't Brett Favre three? A lot.
No, I think
4,400, 38, and
I think
13.
Lamar
You like Jared Goff peak higher than Brett Favre?
I know we don't fuck with Brett Favre.
3 straight MVPs?
I know we don't fuck with Brett Favre for personal
3 straight
reasons,
MVP.
but we don't gotta lie about the brother when he was actually in his prime.
Nigga,
Matty,
we want 3 straight MVPs.
Matty, do you
I
think
mean, I
Jared
think a lot
Goff
about him.
peak better than Brett Favre?
I don't even think Jared Goff is better than Drake May right now.
Yeah,
But everything you just listed for why Matt Ryan is better than Brett Favre, Jared Goff is better than
We
Brett
gonna talk
Favre.
about his playoff form when Brett Favre only threw 1 interception?
Yeah, well,
With the
Jared
championship?
Goff sucks under Jared Goff sucks under pressure.
Yo, hold
Like,
on. Did Ash in the chat? Did this man just say was Mahomes ever the best QB in the league?
2018 Brady. Look at the most recent
all right,
one.
bro. All right, bro.
That's
bro.
hellfire.
Stop it.
Hey, y'all about to tell me if
Hellfire
Mahomes is the
300?
best quarterback in 2022, y'all are bots, straight bots.
Yeah,
Great
there's
ball.
no way. There's no way Allen was better than
Hellfire
Mahomes.
burner.
No way.
Hellfire
Mahomes
burner.
did it. Mahomes did it all. He won
That's
the
another
MVP,
one.
Super Bowl, and Super Bowl MVP. What more can he do?
Bro,
Led the league in
I don't like
passing
Brett.
yards
I don't
and
like
passing
Brett.
touchdowns.
Listen.
Ain't
I
no
know
way
we
nigga
don't like
who
Brett
won 3
Favre.
straight
But...
MVPs.
Didn't Mahomes break the all-time record?
Okay.
for total
I
attendance?
know we don't like
Yes.
Brett Favre, but like I think people underrate.
Allen did not have better film. What are we talking? No, he didn't.
I love having these
That's
all-time
such
because
cap,
it be
dude.
showing like y'all be dead ass lying about certain players. Though. Like I'm not gonna lie,
Wait,
Matt.
that's not even the most egregious one.
I
Though.
love
That's
these
not even the
all-time
most
combos.
egregious
It
one.
just be show y'all just be like Matt. I'm not gonna lie, you capping right now. You got Ash capping right now. Y'all be capping, bro. Sorry.
That's not even the most egregious one. 18
Actually,
Brady. He had
I have nothing to do with this
Brady.
guy. I have no
I
affiliation
mean,
with
shit.
him.
I done heard. Hey, bro. I done heard a lot of
Brady was
things.
a top 5 that year.
Yeah, Tom Brady in 2018 was not that great.
He wasn't even top. He probably wasn't even top 5.
There's a lot of good.
Was that his last year?
No,
That
that was
second
his
to last year.
Nigga, Brett Favre with 4,500
Oh,
yards in
2019 Brady. 2019 Brady. That was a
2019. No, I think I'm confusing it.
Brett Favre doing shit
19
niggas
Brady
doing
was
right
not
now
top
in
5.
95.
19 Brady was mid.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
sure.
Dak was better, but hey,
You might be cooking. I'm not even going to.
I'm dead. I'm like, I'm
No,
only
Dak
half
was
kidding.
really good in 2019. He was really good.
Hey, but look though,
Yeah, he was.
this is sky's blue though. If you think they close on Matt?
Hell no. Hell
Who's
no.
better?
Damn, so you think Marino wipes Favre, which fair enough, but
No, that's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
fair enough. That's crazy.
no, Marino's better.
Marino is better.
Marino is better. He does not wipe Brett Favre.
You know what's funny?
I
Matt
don't-
Ryan don't
Marino
touch
and Brett
me.
Favre wipe Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan, exactly. I said, Matt Ryan don't touch me.
Matt Ryan doesn't come split.
I don't think
Yeah,
he's white.
no,
I don't think
Hell no.
Matt Ryan isn't even these combos.
Hey, cause young. Hey, Marino did what Brett Favre did in '84.
No, he did better, honestly.
Matty,
He
do
threw
you
50
think Marino,
touchdowns.
Marino threw 5 racks in '84. What are we doing?
Matty, do you think
Whoa,
Marino's
whoa.
better than Matt Ryan?
Trent.
Hell
Yeah,
yes.
he does.
Look at Ash's last.
Yes,
name.
I-
Ash's last
I-
name.
Yeah, Ash is that's Hellfire Burner.
All right.
No, that's got to be Hellfire. That's
We
got
ain't lit.
Yeah,
that's
that's
gotta
gotta be, bro.
be Hellfire.
Wait. I gotta ask. Matt,
No, he's
Matt,
playing. He's obviously
Matt,
Yeah.
Steve Young or Matt Ryan?
peak wise. I'm taking Steve Young.
You can make the case that Brett Favre.
Oh,
is
so
better.
where do you have Matt Ryan ranked?
I'd
Oh,
probably
is
have
Brett
Steve
Favre?
above Favre.
Give your top 10.
No way. I know he
Hey,
had
give your top 10 real
no-
quick, Matt. We got time. Give your top 10.
All right. This is like including longevity, peak, prime, all that. Brady, Manning, Rodgers, Mahomes. I'm blanking on my 5.
Marino.
Breeze, Marino, Montana, Steve Young,
8.
Matt Ryan, and then 10. It's like I usually flip flop with a ton of different guys.
Y'all telling me Steve Young peaks higher than Brett Favre?
I would agree with that.
Mm,
I would
that's
agree with that.
fine.
Yeah, I think that's
Yes.
I'm actually fine with that. I'm actually
Bro, I heard a good list, and then I hear Matt
Matt
Ryan.
Ryan.
And I like Matt Ryan, but I just don't like.
Has Matt Ryan beat Justin Herbert? Definitively.
Oh,
yes, he did.
Definitively.
Yeah,
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yes. Wait, what he say?
Hey, Trent, has Matt Ryan peaked Justin Herbert definitively?
Yes.
Come on. Yeah,
yes, he did.
I mean, I don't.
That's 2021 season.
So look, I don't think he's top 10 because I mean, you got what's the name in Lamar already better than Matt Ryan and Lamar already better.
I swear to God, Matt Ryan don't peak better than this.
Lamar already. Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Time out. What about Joe Burrow?
Oh, this Matt Ryan better than Joe Burrow?
Peak wise, no. But again, I'm accounting for longevity. Listen, Trent, I get it. You don't care about longevity. I do though. So that's why I'm saying Matt Ryan is in these combos, even though I think, yeah, there's like 3-4 quarterbacks playing right now, maybe more, that are peaking higher than Matt Ryan. They just don't have the sustained success and prime that Matt Ryan did.
You getting put in the no pass? Sorry.
I mean, they ain't got the years, but the fucking peak is fucking wiped. So I mean, does that not make up for any lost years? Like, damn.
I don't think Herbert.
Matt Ryan never had a year like this using Lamar.
I ain't gonna lie.
But
I don't even
think that means that you're just automatically
playoff games.
Nah, he better.
Now hold on. Before that, I wonder, Young White, what you want to talk about? We got a little bit of talk. Young, what you want to talk about sauce about? This is box shit. I'm not gonna lie. This is straight box.
Phillip Rivers.
Rivers over Rodgers?
You didn't respect Rivers. Box shit. We do shit.
Rodgers was not.
You know what? I don't want to disrespect Phillip because Phillip in 2018 was really good.
Yeah. Phillip was cool and all. Yeah, I'm sure.
Andrew Luck.
No.
Respect,
I agree.
Andrew.
It's ridiculous, but Phillip in 2018 was really good.
Like what? We talking about?
If we're putting him in the same sentence as Mahomes.
QB4 2020.
You don't want to slander him. We're going to slander him.
Hey, Donnie, I gotta say, hey, what hell no.
When was Matt Ryan the best quarterback in the league? Like
never.
He never was.
He never was.
Hey, Donnie, 32-12.
Hey, Young, I have a
Donnie,
question.
please let me know.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Wait, what you say, Young?
Yeah,
was
I have
he
a question.
his highest rank in the league? He's
I think
2016.
if we're talking about so are you talking about his highest ranked season by season or just like overall?
I mean, just like his best season was what?
His best year he was top 5. His best year he was top 5.
So wait. We're saying relative to era then?
I'm just saying that at that time.
Okay. Wait, but when I say at that time, I'm just crazy.
I mean, here's the difference though. We're comparing a good era to a dog shit era.
Like, but as simple as that. You talking about the guys I could have routed up.
You comparing. I
don't care that Otto Graham was the best.
I don't give a flying.
Hey, Maddie. All 8 of us on this panel would have been the top 8 players back then.
Yo, I have a question.
I don't give a flying damn that Don Hutz was the best receiver back in 1930. It's garbage.
All 8 of us is better than this nigga. What are we talking
guys,
about?
What was back in his prime?
It doesn't mean that you can just erase what happened.
Matt, Young, I have a question. Matt Ryan or Russell Wilson?
That's actually like that's a good. Yeah.
But Matt Ryan.
It's just a question. It's just a question.
Matt Ryan top 10 all time.
Why did you take your headset off?
I don't know. I might.
That's the tier he's in.
Big Ben or Russell Wilson? Or no, Big Ben.
Big Ben. I'm taking Big Ben over Matt Ryan. Easily, for sure.
Easily.
Why are you taking, bro? Hold on, Matt. Did you hear what Young just said?
Right.
Hey, Matt, you hear what Young just said?
Easily.
Nope.
He said he's easily taking Big Ben over Matt Ryan. But why you take your headphones off at Russell Wilson though?
Dude, I'm not entertaining this.
You're not entertaining Matt Ryan.
Whose peak is higher, peak Russ or peak Matt Ryan?
Peak Matt Ryan.
Why is that?
Everything except for arm strength and mobility. Everything.
But
deep ball wasn't better?
Matty, I don't know if you understand. That will put you at a higher peak than a lot of people.
Especially when you're dealing with a dog shit O-line and mediocre weapons, and you're clearly elevating the offense. Yeah, that means a lot.
Okay, Matt Ryan.
Like Matt Ryan, by that logic, Matt Ryan's peak is higher than Josh Allen.
When did I say that?
You said strong. You said bigger arm, better mobility.
Well, I think Josh Allen's more accurate than Matt Ryan too.
You said what?
Yo, Young's man, so
Wait, you said
fucking
what?
rhyme, bro.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I don't know this man. I don't know who's doing that no more.
This season, yes, I am saying that.
Wait, what did he say? What did he say?
He said Josh Allen is more accurate than Matt Ryan.
How is Josh Allen more accurate than
A quarterback whose game
Hey, so Sauce Gardner?
predicated on being accurate. Josh Allen's more accurate than him.
Yeah, how is that the case? But it's not hard. That
Josh
doesn't
is
make
more
any sense.
accurate than Matt Ryan.
I don't know if you know.
Do you know how good Josh Allen is if he's a more accurate quarterback than Matt Ryan?
The GOAT.
Yeah,
Probably the GOAT.
He will probably be the GOAT.
Wait, what?
I think he can. Don't get it.
Can't be what? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. No, he cannot. No, he cannot.
Oh, shit.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
How can
Dave,
Josh
did you
Allen
see
be
Nick
GOAT?
Sorensen not returning?
I didn't say you could be top five.
Who can you said who can be top off? Oh, that's fine.
Hey, 3 for 3 on the offseason so far, man. Let us see it, boy.
Anyways,
I'm one of the biggest Josh Allen guys out there.
Young, what was you trying to say?
I love Josh Allen. No, I mean, I don't know. Like, where are all the Sauce people at? I don't know if it's because we haven't done a cornerback list or something. Maybe that's what it is. But
well, no, Young, the answer is obvious. We don't like to talk about the Jets because they're bad.
Well, we talked about them last year and they were bad.
Man.
And the year before they
They were
that.
somehow worse this year.
Like, I'm confused.
With a better quarterback.
We're like, I don't understand. I'm gonna give the fans
Debatable?
the
Question mark?
We just haven't had no list.
I mean, Zach Wilson was the worst quarterback.
I'm trolling.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, I remember Sauce better than PS2. You know,
I remember
That
Sauce
was
was the
always
best
stupid.
cornerback in the National Football League.
That's why I was hearing Sauce is the best corner in the league.
They were saying that when he was a rookie, though.
He ain't better than
saying,
I think
last
Lenore, man.
I think PS2 is
Okay,
the best
hold on, Young.
Does Passer Chain clear Sauce Gardner?
Yes.
I think PS2 is
I would have said that last
PS2
year.
clear. I think Gonzo clear. I think Stingley's currently better.
I say that every year.
PS2 is having an all-time year right now.
No, I think he's having the best cornerback season.
Hey, Sauce fuck around won't be top.
Deadass.
Wait, hold on. Since when, Kieran? Since when?
Since Revis. Deadass.
Oh yeah, you're
What?
dragging.
Gilly?
You gotta Are you forgetting
Jalen Ramsey? Gilly or Jalen Ramsey?
I'm taking PS2.
Stephon Gilmore did in
You're
2019.
dragging it. You're dragging
Yeah,
it.
Gilly and Jalen Ramsey? Well,
You're not
brother.
PS2 this year is not better than 2020.
2019 Stephon
Are
Gilmore
y'all
is
taking
like
him over
almost-
2013?
It's like almost Ramsey
2013
level
Sherm?
coverage and like Trayvon Diggs level.
He is not having a better
No?
season.
Yeah, I'd probably.
Yeah,
Jalen
we ain't
was
gonna drag it
doing-
now.
Jalen Ramsey was literally doing what Darrell Reeves was doing, but it was just in the modern day.
Is PS2 not doing the same thing?
To who?
He kind of is.
It's not the same level.
I'm taking Ramsey.
This is what I'm gonna say, Nigel. I think
But it's not,
if 5 years from now, if these guys that he just locked up are the type of receivers I think they can be, we're gonna look at it differently. I don't think right now the guys he was locking up are at their peak. Like Drake London, he had in jail. Who else? He had Chase in jail. I think he's at his peak. But like,
Chase in jail. Yeah.
Go look at Ramsey.
Jail off, and we're saying that this is one of the 15-10 best receiving seasons we've seen. So,
Oh yeah, PS2 had him in jail.
He
Back
had
to Sauce,
Judy
though.
in
That-
jail.
hey.
He had Judy
Yeah,
in jail.
so,
The game
yeah,
he went off.
Sauce dead might not be top 7.
Unfortunately, the problem in that game was the white boy at corner.
I'm having a hard time saying Sauce.
All right.
Yeah, he was getting destroyed.
I will say this though. I will say this.
Sauce in the latter half of the top 10.
I will say this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on. I will say
Sauce could be at the back end of the top 10.
I will say this though, and I'm gonna get pushed back on this. I'm gonna get pushed back because I gotta look. Hold on. Some of them guys really Gardner was washed. I'm gonna get pushed back for it, but some of them guys Reeves was guarding that he had in hell.
It was name value Trent.
in 09.
Yeah.
Andre
Ocho
Ocho.
was carrying the fuck out. T.O. in Buffalo.
Like really?
Come on.
Corey Holt in Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville.
Like,
Nah.
I mean,
Jacksonville.
Megatron.
I think
Andre Johnson valid.
I think that's the best season ever.
Holston was there.
Ocho wasn't washed.
Shit.
Oh, I'm sure.
Steve Smith.
Nah,
T.O. wasn't washed, bro.
Probably doesn't think it was
You cook. That graphic carries his case.
Yeah,
Now,
he
granted, he was
okay,
still
He
all-time great.
locked up Megatron in 2011, not 09.
Yeah, not 09. Yeah.
Still,
I think go look at the
T.O. was
tape.
wise.
Buffalo Bills T.O. was literally nowhere near to fucking Eagles T.O.
Yeah,
even Cowboys T.O.
Bro, I'm not saying he's LeBron.
Wait,
That T.O. was like how
at that point in time, wasn't T.O. the wide receiver 2 on the Bills? Wasn't it
T.O. on
Stevie
the Bills
Johnson?
was still good.
Or because they had Lee Evans on the crew.
Yeah,
They probably had Lee Evans.
Lee Evans.
And Stevie Johnson.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we doing?
Stevie Johnson.
But look, I think that's the best. I think that's the best cornerback. Just off of difficulty. When you can just run whatever you want and just have your own corner on the island with no safety help, and you're playing one-on-one football, you got it. Like, that's on some shit.
He did have 829, but he was washed.
Some of them people that Darius was guarding was definitely washed.
Yeah,
but
Corey Holt
he was still top 15 that year.
Corey Holt.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If we
That's
just keep
cool.
it, that is cool. But
T.O. is a top 5 receiver. When he was at his peak, he was the top number 1 or 2.
He was top 2.
Yeah.
So going from top 2 to top 15 in a wide receiver era, that is what's his name? What am I trying to say?
Randy Moss.
That is heavy top favorite. Top favorite. Like that's not moving, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about
but like he also he still guarded Andre Johnson, Steve Smith.
He was never that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying.
And that's like peak Andre Johnson.
Previous season is when he locked up like Andre, like Reggie Wayne, them guys. Yeah, for sure. But and like I already said, him guarding the best guy, like on a completely all Highland with no safety help. That's why I think he's the best. Some of the players like Bills T.O., Jacksonville Jaguars, Torrey Holt, that is straight name value. Both of them were washed. That's straight.
That's hilarious, by the way.
Straight name.
That's hilarious.
That's something Shaq.
Torrey Holt was out of the league after.
I think that might have been his last.
Yeah, another thing, Trent, is Derek Stingley better than Sauce Gardner?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Young. It's to the point where
I remember people were saying.
I think people kind of accepted that we moved off of like Stingley and these type of guys. Like, I think we need to start talking about Sauce and like Kenyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. Like that's
Amador Lenore. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not disrespect. I'm disrespectful.
They even disrespect Lenore better.
I am.
Quinyon's not
respect Quinyon and DeJean, man.
Quinyon was.
Like, if you want to say Sauce is better than DeJean,
y'all want to do that? Go ahead, because if I do that, I'm gonna get killed.
If we're just going based off this year, Sauce's not a.
Hey Trent, you asked me the other long ago, Trent. Would you trade 2 first for Sauce on the
No. If we're just
I would trade Sauce for 2 firsts right now.
You say you would or you would?
I wouldn't trade for that.
If I'm the Jets, I'm trading him for 2 firsts.
Trading 2 if you want to trade. I would bro.
I'm not giving 2 firsts for that nigga.
I don't know why you would, bro.
What did the young Ramsey go for?
You can think
I ain't getting that for 2 firsts.
Ramsey went for 2.
I ain't getting that.
I think you went to.
Ramsey went for 2 firsts, and both those first-round picks were
ETN and
Levon Chason.
But end of the day, if you're not ranking, I'm not giving a 2 firsts for. Like I said, Trent, I dead think Lenore better. So why would I trade 2 firsts for a guy who's gonna be my cornerback too?
Yeah, I don't have no beef with Sauce.
I'm gonna be honest.
What's your beef with Sauce?
I don't have a beef with Sauce.
You don't guard number 1.
I think Sauce is good. Like I just think he's a scheme dependent guy, and I don't think he really wants to travel, but he can hide under the cloak that his coach doesn't let him.
I mean,
to me, that's not an excuse.
Hey, young, this next season with a whole new coach, young, I ain't hearing that. I'm not hearing that.
Hey, if we're basing solely off this year, Sauce deadass might not be a top 30 corner.
But he was doing this stuff last year. That's what I don't understand.
Because the defense was way better though.
He was also
exactly.
He wasn't playing this.
Sauce has always been a corner who grabs a lot. He's gonna get PIs because he grabs a lot, and that's just what he does. No, I think Gabe, he's a great cover 3 corner. I think he's really good at it. I just don't think he's the number 1 corner in the league. He doesn't even travel.
He don't.
Richard Sherman. So he's Richard Sherman light. No, I'm playing.
No, but I've told people like
they're the same mold. They're the same.
Yeah,
mold.
I agree. And like Sherm wasn't
he wasn't a traveler either.
Sherm wasn't an elite like man technique corner either. He was just a freak show but Sherm turned the ball over.
6'3" and yeah.
But when you're turning the ball over, that's why I value that. I don't value guys that just play cover 3 and get PBUs. What's the point? You're
The
just
point
looking
is
at
to
the
get
quarterback. Get a pick. That's the point.
Yep.
Sherman showed you what to do.
If you're Patrick Surtain, and this was like kind of a dumb criticism of him, his criticism was he doesn't get enough takeaways or whatever.
When you're
'Cause-
playing
yeah, 'cause
man,
he's manned
no help.
up.
Yeah, you're going to get you're not going to get a lot of pick
Like
opportunities.
it's gonna fluctuate. Like this year, he has 4 picks. Last
like
year,
I said,
he
it's
only
just
won.
crazy how much a year can do with players, though.
But really, the tape hasn't changed that much. But
Like it's so crazy how much a year can do. Because a year ago, I had Donnie in my ear. He would be debating back and forth about Sauce. Now it's nothing. That shit crazy.
Yeah, and
Donnie,
Donnie's
were
just
you
pretending
defending
like he
Sauce?
doesn't hear.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was defending Sauce. Yeah, we about to do playoff picks, Nigel. Let's say, but let's get these playoff picks. Obviously, playoff football is here. Wild card. So I'm gonna start with you, Donnie. Who you got? Chargers at Texans.
Well, it's funny. I was actually just talking about this game to Mookie, and Mookie was talking some crazy shit about this game. Yeah, he was chatting. I'm taking the Chargers in this game easily, man. One team's playing significantly better, one team isn't. And I'm also just kind of praying they win just so we can finally shut up with all this Herbert not winning the playoff game slander, because good Lord, that's well overdue. So give me the Chargers. Defense has been playing lights out. The injuries to the wide receiver core for the Texans are going to hurt them. The interior line sucks. All this stuff. I think as long as Rashawn Slater can at least maintain Will Anderson, Daniel Hunter, give Herbert a little bit of time, I think things will be okay. So I'll take the Chargers in this game.
Do-rag. Never mind. Yeah, go ahead, y'all.
No, I'm going Chargers, but they also going to be my dark horse for the Super Bowl too. That pathway is set. Yeah, I'm just saying. You beat Houston. You see Buffalo.
They're not playing. They probably won't be playing Buffalo. They'll probably be playing KC.
They're probably playing Kansas.
Because they're not.
I was going to say anyway. They can knock off KC. Division game.
No, fuck
Hey,
Herbert always plays the Chiefs good.
But they never win.
Because always play Kansas City close. That's true.
But this
They
time,
never win.
But Kieran,
I get it.
But Kieran,
But it's
but
always
this time you have the Messiah Jim Harbaugh.
Oh my
first game.
Coaching
matters. You know this.
They got
Coaching
swept this year.
The Chiefs said it was going to be BTA, and I was being optimistic. It's not good. Trust me.
They didn't beat them twice this year when they played them.
Hey! I will.
Hey, young. You know how hard it is to beat a team
will
3
say
times
this.
when you're young? Come on.
I will say this: it is very hard to beat a team 3 times in a row in one season.
Talk to him. So yeah.
Do y'all know what?
You're being such an optimist right now.
I'm sorry.
I think the Chargers are going to win. I can't wait to have the conversations. If they lose this game.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Hey, as long as it's not on hey, if Herbert has a good game, they lose, whatever. But if he has a bad game,
That's on. If they lose, it's going to be on him. It'll be on him if they lose.
The way how this
it's gonna be on Quentin. I can see it now. Quentin Johnson dropping like.
No.
Hey! Speaking of Quinn Johnston, 186 yards last week.
700
against the
plus
Raiders,
yards this
bro.
year. I'm just saying.
I don't care. It's 186 yards.
Yeah, come on.
It should still not be better than Marvin.
All right.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey, they're close.
He's better than Marvin.
You say he was.
Maddie, you told me Quentin Johnson was better than Marvin.
I said he was better all time before Marvin played a snap. Come on.
I mean,
That's crazy.
that's fucking.
Based off an NFL career, no.
Who's it on?
It's
So
on.
saying Ryan Leaf has a better career than Trey.
It's on you, Nigel.
Oh, it's on me. Yeah, I got the Chargers probably by like a touchdown. I just think they're the better team. I don't really care that it's in Houston.
All right, Kieran.
I got the Chargers. I got them 24-10, pretty comfortably. So.
All right, Matt.
Yeah, I got the Chargers.
All right, Matt. Back on you. What's his name? Steelers at Ravens.
Don't say
All right. As much as I love Mike Tomlin, hasn't won a playoff game since I was 11 years old.
You preaching to the choir. Just say it.
Oh, brother.
Bottle alert. Me.
Whatever Kieran says about Mike Tomlin goes out my other ear. I could care less. I think the Ravens are going to win this. I could see it being a close game, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be like a 14-10 point win.
Steelers fan, fake Steelers fan.
Dude, the Ravens are winning. I already know what's gonna happen. Like, go ahead, Nigel.
Okay, Jan.
Go ahead, Nigel.
I'll just give betting advice. I'm pretty sure Baltimore minus 13.5 is like plus 200. That is free cash. Thank me in a week. They are winning this game by more than 2 touchdowns. Thank me in a week.
Those ain't flowers, man. Those ain't flowers.
I'm gonna just help you out. Yeah, I'm gonna just.
I think this is the upset in the playoffs. I think this is gonna be the game.
Holy shit!
Steelers are gonna win.
Why you give me false hope, man?
Listen, Kieran, I said that Mike Tomlin was going under 500 this year. I'm not doing that no more. I said if he does it, I'm not betting against him anymore. So whatever black magic he's cooking, I think what he did the last time they played was he did it on purpose.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you something. Hold on. Let me ask you something real quick. Let's say the Chiefs played the Steelers. Who you betting on?
I'm gonna bet on the Chiefs then, because that black magic they got from Kansas City is way.
That's a little different. That's a little different right there. Yeah.
That's like black magic versus like devil magic.
Hey, that's like Lowry's. Exactly. That's like Lowry's and molten salt. Come on,
exactly.
Two different things.
I got the Steelers. I don't truly think it. I'm not betting against Mike Tomlin anymore. I'm done doing it.
I mean,
I've seen the vision.
In the playoffs, you would make a lot of money betting against Mike Tomlin. And I'm not trying to be like
this
Kieran,
was gonna
but
happen.
in the playoffs,
Everybody is riding this Lamar Baltimore Ravens thing.
Oh, the end game. Ooh.
And TJ Watt, this defense, if Zay Flowers doesn't play, they're loading the box. And they're going to say, Rashad Bateman, you got to go beat us, bro. It's that simple.
He might. That's the problem.
Listen,
He's
got to show
you. If Zay don't play, it's going to be a struggle then, though. Because I'm not going to lie, Mark Andrews been a top 5 tight end. He ain't never showed shit in the playoffs. I'm not going to lie. He's never been.
Rashad,
it's hard. It's easy to key on him because he's the only main weapon. So like,
yeah. If Zay Flowers plays, that's different.
If Zay Flowers plays, so that's cool. I got the Measles winning.
If he doesn't, Rashad Bateman, you're gonna have to be a great player.
Gabe Davis,
you gotta show me.
Show us.
Yeah, show me. Say they don't just run the ball 30 times with Derrick Henry. Like, who's to say that? We're not.
But the fact that Tom ran it 5 times in the AFC Championship last.
Yeah, but that's like the Chiefs. You're gonna the Steelers, bro. I promise there's a reason it's the biggest spread of the week. I'll just put it that way. There's a reason. This is a bigger spread than Broncos Bills.
It's on
the Bills.
It's on do-rag.
So there's a reason. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not putting no faith into Sierra's husband, Ravens. Come
on. Donnie.
Yeah, I think no Zay Flowers could lead to a little bit of struggles, but I can't. No, give me Baltimore. I don't care. They're at home. They're playing better. The Steelers' offense looks abysmal. I'm taking, and they look bad versus Cincinnati's defense, dude. Baltimore's defense has been playing like a top 3 defense the last 6 weeks. Give me Baltimore, dude.
Russ can't put up 150 against Cincinnati's defense. What are we doing?
Yeah, facts. So
would y'all be surprised if George Pickens just goes berserk?
Yes.
I would be surprised.
Yes, because that would require.
That would require Russ to be on his
It's
shit.
not even like I don't.
No, it's not.
It's not like an anti-Pickens thing.
Throw it up. That's all he does anyway.
He couldn't do it last game.
That is all he does anyway.
All Russell Wilson does is.
But that's an anomaly, though. You ain't seeing 4 drops from George Pickens on the regular.
Yeah, no.
It's
That was just
a Pickens thing. It's a Russ thing. It's not a Pickens thing. Because Pickens, if he gets good quarterback play, could go off against his D. He's not go. I just don't think he's going to get good quarterback play or those opportunities.
Pickens with mid QB play to me is still a top 10 guy.
So, all right, next game. Does anybody think the Broncos going to beat the Bills? Anybody?
No.
Boy,
Buffalo is going
Lamar
in this game and
doing the same thing with Lamar. If Josh Allen, these boys lose to these.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It'll be worse than Lamar. Way worse than Lamar. Like
no.
Wait. Hold on.
I'm talking about the hate.
Oh,
fuck the team. I'm talking about the hate.
I thought you meant it'd be worse than when the Ravens.
What if they? Hear me out, guys. What if
they both lose?
They are.
Oh my
Herbert. Hey, Herbert. Hey, Herbert already took the number 2 ring.
Super Bowl, baby.
No. You know what that means? That means the boogeyman is gonna get his 3rd ring in a row.
That means Herbert about to take that number 2 chain.
Everyone's gonna call it a Mickey Mouse.
Get it anyway.
Vote no.
Herbert.
Whoa, do-rag. Whoa. Herbert's not taking no 2 chain with what he did being a game manager.
All right, bro.
That's most big time throw.
Wait, y'all. What you trying to say?
Dude, Josh Allen managed.
Herbert's a game manager this past year. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm so sure.
He was elite. Elite game manager.
Do-rag,
would you like what? Would you want what Justin Herbert just did over Brock Purdy?
What? What? The shit I don't do for that. I can have myself.
Nah,
I get myself for that.
The moment Dobbins went down with injury,
they leaned on Herbert. They leaned on Herbert.
Like they leaned on Herbert the moment he went down.
That
He won. Like he was the reason. He's the reason. Like he's the
first half of the season.
What games?
Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert. Hold on. Justin
Bro.
Herbert is the reason why they had the 5. He is the reason why they beat Denver, and now they have the 5 because of it. He's the reason, not the run game. Him.
That run game was.
Bro, I remember when they played Cincinnati. He was doing nothing, legitimately, in the end of that game.
Herbert?
Yes.
Oh, at the end, yes, I agree. I agree.
Choking it away, and
At the
luckily,
beginning, he was
Bengals choked it away for him too.
Yep.
That's
I'm
it.
excited.
In that stretch, who did they play in that stretch?
They played the Bengals. They played the Falcons.
He
Their
decimated
offense was
Denver. He decimated
dog water
Denver's
against the
defense.
Falcons.
It was Bengals. They got
Denver was.
Weird game was Baltimore, and then they lost. They played the Falcons, and then they lost to the Chiefs.
And they got blown out by Tampa. That was
Yeah, that was a weird one.
All right.
All right. So, keep moving on. I'm gonna start with you, Donnie. Packers Eagles, but we're gonna assume Jalen Hurts is gonna play.
I'm gonna assume Hurts plays. Yes. I think losing Christian Watson hurts more than people think because this was their deep threat guy. Like this is their vertical stretcher, and the Packers wide receiver core as a whole this year really hasn't been that good either. Like
they need a receiver.
It's just they need a wide receiver. Dave, you said
They have
they need a number 1. Like you can't. This is not sustainable.
That committee shit sound good until you need an actual wide receiver 1 to take attention away from.
Yes, exactly. Like it's and we're talking about a secondary with Quinyon and DeJean who have been locked down.
I mean, I like Tucker Kraft though.
Yeah, shout out Tucker Kraft. He's been good this year, but
top 10
it's hard for me to see a world where the Green Bay Packers win this game. Now, if Hurts doesn't play, but I'm going to assume he does because if he doesn't, good Lord, I'm going to assume he does. But if he doesn't, I could maybe see Green Bay pulling it off. But give me the Eagles to win.
Do right.
Yeah, if Hurts playing, I'll take the Eagles. If he isn't playing, I don't think it's just a lot Green Bay wins that. Just off the fact of how great Saquon's been. The O-line's still good. You got your weapons and the defense. And like that receiving core for Green Bay is not moving me. And you're gonna have to expect Jordan Love to play a clean game, which I think is still gonna be up in the air. But I'll definitely go Philly.
Young?
Yeah, I think Philly wins. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think because if Jordan Love, it's all about what Jordan Love we get.
Yeah.
I don't care if it is Jalen Hurts playing.
Mm-hmm.
If we get Jordan Love that's
like versus the Cowboys last year,
Niners first 3 quarters,
they could be the healthy Eagles team.
Yeah,
because
the quarterback
is going to cook up some plays if they can run the ball. Like if you get that peak Jordan Love, he's going to cause the Eagles problems. I don't know if we're going to get that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't bet it either. So I wouldn't bet it either.
Real quick, Shaq, appreciate you, bro. I mean, yeah, because I forgot I still got hella videos of me hooping. Pull to my Discord. Make sure y'all join my Discord. We be talking about everything in there. It's in the link is in the bio. Because this is gonna be a football centric channel with a bunch of interviews. Because the interviews are going to heat up this off season.
Like the damn video, like it up.
Yeah, facts. So that's all I gotta say about it. Appreciate you though, Shaq. No bullshit. Najee, bro, who you got?
I got the Eagles. It's funny. I got the Eagles comfortably if Hurts plays.
I do too.
If he doesn't play, I also have the Packers comfortably. I don't even really think because I think they're going to run the ball.
I think Packers would damn near play belt if Jalen Hurts plays.
I don't.
Jalen Hurts don't play. If he don't play,
If he doesn't play, I don't think this.
Now you
is
said,
even
bro,
close.
you cannot move the ball.
Gap.
You can't move the ball.
It's so bad with Pickett.
You cannot move the ball.
It's cute against the Cowboys who aren't playing for anything and the Giants. Like it's fine. Like you can do some things. In the playoffs,
This is real football.
with pressure on you. Like this is real football. This is a real football team. Like
Hey,
I was
young,
pretty
we had people saying what scoring 12 points off of 5 turnovers is good. 4 turnovers.
Like what are we talking about?
Who did that?
Not even a touchdown in
That's
there.
what people was talking about with the Commanders when they
Against
beat
Washington.
the Eagles. And I was like, bro, they lost because Kenny Pickett was literally their quarterback. They couldn't convert on anything. Oh, you're still going.
You're
still scoring points. They scored 12 points off 4 turnovers.
That needs to be 24, 28
Like,
points
what?
off 4 turnovers. You will lose because you do that.
Period. Yes, 100%. But the question was with Hurts playing, I would pick the Eagles comfortably, at least by a touchdown, if not more. So,
Karen,
this is difficult because I think if we get the Jordan Love that we saw in Dallas, like this game is going to be way closer. I just don't see how the Eagles defense has been like all season, basically really since like that Tampa game. It's really taken a stride, so I'm going to go with the Eagles. And also, I think Saquon's going to have a day. So,
Matt, who you got?
I got the Eagles, regardless of whether Hurts plays or not. I think.
Wow.
I mean, maybe there's a scenario where the Packers could win against Kenny Pickett. I think this Eagles team, from top to bottom, top heavy talent, elite coaching staff, like.
Why?
Wait.
Biryani?
Well, let me tone it down. Like a top 10 coaching staff, very much carried by Vic Fangio and Kellen.
Okay.
All right. Let me just
Don't tell MJ that.
Oh yeah, no, I won't. I would never.
Yeah, that's a top 2 coaching staff.
I would never burst that guy's bubble. God bless his heart. But but yeah, no. I got Philly regardless of what happens with hers.
He said the Nick hate is crazy.
All
right.
I'm sure.
Matt, back on you. Matt, back on you.
Yeah.
Commanders at Bucks. What you got?
Fun game.
Commanders BTA. Jaden Daniels wins his first playoff game.
BTA.
Oh, BTA is.
Commanders?
BTA.
Jaden Daniels is that guy.
Commanders BTA?
That's crazy.
BTA.
That's crazy.
Karen, who you
Hide
got?
your hat, Trent.
Karen, who you got?
I think this could be game of the weekend. I think both teams can score 30 like on each other. I think Jaden Daniels and Baker both score 3 touchdowns. I think Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore get into it, which would be fun. But I'm gonna go with the Commanders by 3, 33-30. So,
Nigel, you got?
This is so fake because I was going to pick. I'm going to pick Tampa. I'm going to pick Tampa because I thought most of y'all would pick Tampa, and I was going to pick the Commanders because this really is kind of a toss-up. I don't think the Bucks can stop Jaden Daniels and company. I don't think, and I definitely don't think the Commanders can stop Baker and them. So I think this is probably going to be a game where whoever gets the ball last wins. Let's say because they're at home, that Baker ends up getting the ball last and they get like a game-winning field goal or something. So I'll pick Tampa.
Young.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Tampa too. To me, I think playoff football is so much different. I think teams really actually game plan. They're gonna take away what Jaden Daniels does best. I have not seen anybody really do that this season, so I don't know what's his curveball. What is it gonna be? They're not gonna let you run, and they're not gonna let Terry McLaurin beat it. That's what I think. So maybe Jaden does it. I want to see what he can do. I think Baker has shown in the past that he can do it. And I think even now with Bucky Irvin,
I got you, MJ.
Whole different dynamic. I'm not You know how I feel about Baker now, and I was not the biggest Baker fan, but I'm moved by him now. So I think the Bucs will win.
Durag?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Tampa. They're the home team, and I'm not just banking on that rookie quarterback first playoff game. It's like Young said, it's a different atmosphere. I seen Baker in the playoffs, playoffs before. I seen Todd Bowles in the playoffs. I think they win that shootout at home. I think it's gonna be a little bit more consistency with the Bucs team than there is with the Commanders team.
Donnie?
I'm sorry, which game we're talking about again? Bucs Commanders. Okay, my bad. I gotta lock in. Man, I mean, bet the over. I'm telling you right now, bet
50 and a half? Oh, smash that.
Yeah, 50 and a half. Just
I say that to y'all niggas, they get put in box.
Hammer it.
Sure,
These are two bad defenses. Shout out Zion McCollum and shout out Mustang Lattimore and all of them. But these are two bad secondaries. So hammer the over. I like Tampa in this game. I think I trust Baker's playoff experience a bit more. Rookie quarterbacks in their first playoff game usually doesn't go that well. I'm gonna rock with Tampa in this one. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
All right, Donnie, back on you. Last game. Vikings, Rams.
This is an interesting one. So Vikings are favored by 1.5. It's the closest spread out of all the playoff games, according to Vegas. The Vikings are coming off a brutal bad. I mean, Ben Johnson just completely outcoached Brian Flores, completely. So just rough, and then the other way around as well. Aaron Glenn did his thing over, Kevin O'Connor, all that. It was rough. Sam Darnold coming off his worst game of the season easily. All this stuff. The Rams, Matthew Stafford has not looked that good over the last few weeks.
We're gonna wait.
So he hasn't looked great. I don't know, man. My gut is telling me to pick the Rams, but my brain is telling me to pick the Vikings because they're the more complete team. They have, on paper, the better coaching staff, the better defense. Their offense has been playing better this year. But my gut is just telling me to go with the Rams just so I can pick one upset. And you know what? I think I'm going to do it. Screw it. I'll take the Rams on this one at home.
Yeah, but hold on. Before, because I'm going to have MJ. I think MJ about to pull us. We got a couple of time. Got a couple of minutes. But what's his name? Hey, Durag, is Justin Herbert clearly better than Matt Stafford?
Is he clearly better than Matt Stafford?
Mm-hmm.
He's been playing better this year.
I think it's comfortably. I think Justin Herbert comfortably locked in that. I think the top 5 QB spot.
Young, okay, hold on. Young, what's your issue with Justin Herbert, man?
I don't have an issue with Justin Herbert.
I mean, Stafford is that 6 spot.
Every time somebody say Stafford, Herbert better than Stafford, bro, you just,
Yeah, it's like
it's just I don't see if you like Patrick Mahomes, if you got Mahomes over him, if you got Josh Allen over him, if you have Lamar over him, and Burrow, I understand that. I don't understand because they will make throws when it counts and they will take shots when it counts. Justin Herbert does not do that. With all the talent he has, he doesn't. Then you have a guy like Matthew Stafford, just as talented, and he takes those throws. Now, I don't think he's as mobile as Herbert, so I get that. But when you're talking about making throws when it counts, Justin Herbert has never shown it to do it. Except once. I take it back. One time I've seen it. That was the Raiders game.
The Raiders?
Yeah, the Raiders game. Other than that, he doesn't do it. And I value those guys that take those risks. Y'all do too. That's why y'all love Mahomes. That's why y'all love Rodgers. That's why y'all love all these guys. Herbert
is Jaden Daniels better than Herbert?
What'd you say?
Is Jaden Daniels better than Herbert?
Let's not do that.
We're not doing this.
I just don't know how far you're going with this because
I think Herbert is 6. I think Herbert's probably 6 to me. I'm not mad at it. It's just me personally. I don't see how you have Herbert over Stafford, and then you might as well have him over the other guys too, because he's more talented than Joe Burrow. So that's
not crazy. If you had Herbert over Burrow, I wouldn't.
Yeah, if you have Herbert over Burrow,
I wouldn't look at you crazy.
I don't think that's crazy.
I think people do have a problem. They won't do it.
Oh, a lot of people have Burrow over Herbert. Absolutely.
That doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying. That doesn't make sense to me.
No, I agree. I'm with you.
What you mean?
Because Burrow has the production, and they're going to favor the production always.
What you mean?
No, I'm just Herbert is visibly and clearly more talented than Joe Burrow. Physically.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not even. I don't think it's close. I think he's in that tier with Justin, Josh Allen.
There's a lot of guys.
Yeah, physically talent. I mean, top 5 physically gifted quarterback in the league for sure.
Yeah, but what have you seen that makes him unanimously top 5?
I mean, there's a lot of guys that are more physically talented than Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
I agree.
We know.
So why is Joe Burrow top 5? Why is Joe Burrow top 5?
I mean, Burrow can be top 5 because he's arguably one of the best pocket passers in the league. With his accuracy.
Not arguably.
Accuracy wise, one of the best. And in terms of Herbert, I mean, just his ability I've seen year in year out.
Like I know Mookie kind of went too far about the whole. Like in the clip that Mookie just talked about, like I think he went a little too far with it. But like most of the stuff he said, he wasn't really wrong about.
He is in the elite pocket.
He just drags.
Yo, MJ, what's good, bro?
What's happening? Wild card weekend.
Come on.
Let's do it.
Look, this is basically about to be gonna play after air damn near because we about to hit
3 hours.
We're gonna stop at like 3:15. So look, MJ, I'm gonna run these down because we just did these. So going with these wild card predictions in these games, man. Who you got? Chargers, Texans. Who you got?
Stroud been playing so bad, bro. I'm gonna go with Chargers.
All right. Steelers at Ravens.
Don't do it. Don't give me false.
You got the purple. You got the purple on.
I don't care how many.
What's your gut? Come on.
I'm gonna pick the Ravens. It's gonna be a close, John. And hey, if Zay Flowers not there, because you know what they gonna force the Ravens to do. I mean, they gonna stack the box heavy and say Derrick Henry not getting his. And he very well might get his, but I got the Ravens. I ain't gonna do that.
All right. Broncos at Bills.
Bills.
All right.
I got an argument with somebody. They was like,
yeah, I saw it. It was what's his name? I mean, he said he got the Broncos.
I think people realize how.
You know what, Drew? Was it Drew?
Bills are going to.
You know, like, it's like, but look, he didn't come on here. I say I fuck with Drew.
Yeah, no, that's my man. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah, I forgot Bronny's what's name. Yeah, because he said last year Josh Allen was mid. So I mean,
what?
Yeah, it was crazy.
I remember seeing.
Oh, and then I don't even got to bring up the game where, of course, y'all play the Packers.
Yeah, that's blowout. That's
what if Hurts isn't playing?
That's easy work.
Wait. What if Hurts doesn't? What? God forbid. What
I wholeheartedly believe if Hurts doesn't play, they're losing.
Yeah.
No, like the thing is, bro, and like as a journalist, like Adam Schefter did some weird stuff. Him and those insiders, because they purposely said Hurts is in concussion protocol, but didn't add he can't pass concussion protocol until they have practice. So he has to practice tomorrow, and they cut the guy their emergency quarterback today. So what that means is not only is Hurts in, but also Kenny Pickett, who I don't want him to play, but
Ian Book.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was Ian Book. They like cut him. So yeah, Hurts. But it's going to get bad for the Packers, bro. Like
Notre Dame legend.
It's going to get
bad. How bad you think it's going to get?
Bro, I really think like 30-13. I see like the way that the Eagles beat the Steelers. Because you gotta think like it's not quite the same, but it's very similar. Like the impact that George Pickens has for the Steelers is similar to the impact Christian Watson has, because him as a deep threat allows everybody else to be great. Allows everybody else to be great. Their offense with Christian Watson is far better without him. He allows Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, Dontavian Wicks all to be great. Him not being there is like
George Pickens not being on the field is Leah collegiate.
I'm not gonna lie,
George Pickens not on the field. Your wide receiver one is Mike Willard.
I'm not gonna.
I think the drop off is far. And the quarterback play, but rush to Jordan Love is like it's just too bad.
Here's the thing.
I don't get that.
Means so much. Hold on. George Pickens means so much to the Steelers that every time I'm on draft Twitter, the Steelers fans freak out at me every time I don't take a receiver. because that's how much George Pickens means to them. Because everyone else,
You need to. They're rightfully. You need to be taking a receiver.
I know. Trust me, I know.
And Green Bay overall is just a better offense. Like you got a better quarterback, you got a way better.
Did I say it was the same? I didn't say it was the same, but it's similar that you have a deep threat, and if you don't have your best deep threat, your offense is going to be worse. What's the conversation?
It could be worse, but it's not gonna be Steelers like. It's not gonna be. It's not a far drop off. They'll live without Christian Watson because they always do. Because he's always hurt anyway.
More than 17.
He's hurt every year anyway. They could live without Christian Watson.
What are the Steelers putting up on the What are the Steelers putting up on the
Yeah, like I don't think Christian
I
Watson.
know. I get the Christian Watson argument. I saw him do it last year without Christian Watson.
Yeah, like
against the Dan Quinn overrated Cowboys defense. I'm making a video.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about before that game because he didn't play for that whole month where they were getting. They were going.
They were stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't worried about the
All
Packers.
right, so and then MJ, who you got? Commanders, Bucks.
Bro, I think I'm split between this one because I don't feel like I can count out JD, but y'all made some good points with Todd Bowles eats rookie quarterbacks alive. But Dan Quinn's defense, I just don't trust it in the playoffs. I'm gonna go with Baker. Baker's a baller in the playoffs. Baker's a baller, and got Jalen McMillan, K.I., and Mike Evans. You already know he pumped up, so they got some players there. I'm gonna go with the Bucks at home.
No, I bet last one. Vikings at Rams. Who you got?
Let me say this real quick, bro. This man, Sam Darnold, is the biggest fraud, bro. The biggest fraud, and like some people knew it already. They knew it already. But like I've been knew this. I'm like, I don't care about y'all can win. Y'all can go 17-0. I don't care, bro. That guy when it really matters most, he's going to fold and show you who he is. And what I don't get, like the way that people talk about Sam Darnold, it's as if he was like a 7th round pick, like Brock Purdy. He's a 2nd overall pick that's been a bum for 6 years. He has one really good season with the best weapons in the NFL. And then now it's like, oh, he's this upper echelon guy. And so I see a situation that he was in a playoff game, playoff atmosphere against the Lions. He overthrew Jettas twice in the end zone. It was multiple overthrows that he had. Aaron Glenn did a phenomenal job, but it was both. Like Sam Darnold just showed that he ain't ready for prime time. And I see a situation like Brian Flores is a phenomenal defensive coordinator, but you can't blitz Stafford. That's dead. That's dead. So it's like Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford versus Kevin O'Connell and Sam Darnold. Well, I'm going with the champions. I'm going to champions, and it might not be close, bro.
You think Sam Darnold is a weapons merchant?
Oh, for sure. I mean, he got the best wide receiver in the game. Now I'll give him like, because what their win total was like 6.5, and so he'll probably get franchise tagged, but he's in a situation. It's a lot of pressure on him too, because it's like if he has a bad game, and they look at it and be like, "Hey, yeah, you won 14 games. You helped us win 14 games, but in the games that really mattered the most, and there was expectations, you didn't perform to the best of your abilities." He might he's still going somebody's going to sign him. Somebody's going to sign him, but that 40-50 range, nah, I don't see that. And it is funny how the NFL quickly turns on guys. Like you had 1 or 2 bad games when it mattered most, but it's also my last point on it. It's very, very interesting that when certain quarterbacks have expectations, you see who they truly are. Like you saw earlier in the season, it wasn't expectations. He's balling. Now it's expectations. This Lions defense ain't nothing. They have all these injuries. You saw the over under that game. Everybody thought it was going to be a shootout, and they ain't do nothing. So when expectations come, you see what Sam Darnold is. So I'm actually surprised that they're a slight favorite. I guess Vegas is overall as a team they're better, but I'm going with the champion, bro. It's Matt Stafford.
Young, why you ask that question?
Do you think the Vikings will still be good even if he's not the quarterback? They can win games.
That is something I look at JJ McCarthy. I think he has the potential to, I mean, with those weapons. I'm looking at the rest of this rookie class. I mean, in this rookie class, who has better weapons than what JJ McCarthy is inheriting right there? So
you think a lot of quarterbacks can go to Minnesota and ball with the weapons?
I think a good number, like I think a good number, bro. I think a good number, like out of like the 32, let's say like 32 starting quarterbacks, I'd say like a good like 17, bro. Like a good 17 could really do some with that coaching staff, with them weapons, for sure.
So do you think a good 17 could do that in Philly too?
Nah, different. And I know what you're trying to say. I know you're trying to go. I know you're trying to go, but I see that guy.
But last time you was here, you was guessing up Sirianni.
I like that though. You kind of got me there. But I see a situation where in the playoffs we have a guy in Jalen Hurts, 10 total touchdowns, 2 interceptions, higher pass rating than Lamar Jackson. Just saying.
I mean, that's one playoff run. I remember how many times
Tim Tebow has a higher pass rate than Lamar.
3 times.
Congrats.
He's been in the playoffs 3 times.
Yeah.
So I know he can do it once. I know a lot of people that Joe Flacco did it once.
Elite.
Hey, look.
Eli Manning did it twice.
Yeah. Hey, first year.
Nick Foles did it once.
Nick Foles did it once.
With your
First year, he was up against Tom Brady's Buccaneers that won the Super Bowl. Cool. I know the second year. All right, boom, Super Bowl run. Third year, it was Buccaneers. You had the worst coordinator duo ever. You had Matt Patricia and you had Ben Brian Johnson, whatever his name is, bro. It was terrible. Just saying, it was very one-dimensional. You had AJ Brown out. Hey, look, it's only 3 quarterbacks in this league: Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, and Patrick Mahomes, that they can have nobodies and be competitive. That's what we got.
I agree. I'm with you. If 17 quarterbacks can go to Minnesota and cook, 17 quarterbacks can go to Philly and cook.
I think 17 can cook, but it's still like maybe like 6, 7, 8 that can be really effective in the playoffs. The playoffs are a different animal. We gonna see though.
So I ain't gonna. Yeah, MJ, you putting a lot of pressure on Jalen Hurts, bro, because day in, day out, if y'all like don't get over help, that 2022 run is gonna look like a 1-year wonder.
No, like, and I feel that. I mean, he gotta deliver. Like, I'm post something on that. Like, he's in the best situation right now. You got the best defense, top 3 at worst. Saquon Barkley, 2K rushing. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert's healthy. You know, top 2, top 3 O line. But the thing is, like, I'm not worried about the rush though. I'm not worried about the rush.
What is?
Sounds like
Super Bowl or bust to me.
That's what it sounds like.
What's it sound like? What?
Sounds like they got the best roster in the league.
Super Bowl or it's a failure.
Oh yeah, it's Super Bowl or bust. Super Bowl or bust.
Yeah, if they don't win a Super Bowl, it's a failure.
The only question mark
that you're using right here with Jalen Hurts, like if he does not win the Super Bowl, even if it's just by like 3 points,
it's on him.
It's
the only guy like the only way it's not a failure is if like they lose to Mahomes. But like outside of that, they got like black magic over there.
I ain't hearing that.
You got like black magic.
I'm with
you. I ain't hearing that.
If I'm being dead ass,
you just told me top 3 defense, 2K yard rusher, a great O line, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert.
This sounds like the best team ever.
The only way y'all lose is if the quarterback flops. That's it.
And he also said that he's better than Justin Herbert, so it's definitely like a flop.
I didn't hear that.
Herbert ain't nothing, bro.
Herbert ain't nothing.
He ain't nothing.
Herbert ain't nothing.
Bro, we gonna stop putting Jalen Hurts in convos. He ain't ready to fucking lick on a muddy day, bro. What are we doing, bro? You dropped that lollipop on the carpet with all them carpet hairs. He couldn't even lick that.
So do-rag.
You just called him Trae Young.
Hold on, do-rag. What tier is Jalen Hurts in?
Tier? That man in tier with Baker, Jared Goff, Purdy. You not tier 3 game.
Okay, chill. He's better than Jared Goff.
Cause that tier 2.
That's still like Jordan Love.
What has Jordan Love done? This is the most overrated guy ever, bro. What has he done?
Jalen Hurts has
What
quite
has he
literally done
done?
nothing. But okay, Jordan Love, the CJ Stroud. I think.
What have these guys done?
I think they're the college. I think. No, college St. Tier is Jalen Hurts. I ain't gonna. I ain't too.
I mean, could I not argue what has Allen done, and you said yourself that Allen's better?
Like what? Like yeah, like Hurts ain't done nothing but fucking make it and not win it according to your logic.
I mean,
based on your logic.
What have they done? Because
And
Hurts made
outside,
a Super Bowl.
and granted, the Super
Allen
Bowl
is
game
the
was a
biggest-
great game by Jalen Hurts. Outside of that, ain't nothing to just like, oh, what the whoa, like ain't nothing about that.
In 2022, did they have was that the best defense? People said that was the best defense, one of the best.
Yeah, they had like 70 sacks or whatever.
Yeah, 70 sacks.
70 sacks.
The team had like the most sacks in the
And what
season.
they
Yeah.
gave up like 35 plus in the bowl. Where's we, bro?
Devil magic. Devil magic.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but Hurts in that tier three.
Hold on, MJ. You actually think Jordan Love's the most overrated quarterback in the league?
He's one of. It's him. I think Joe Burrow is getting overrated. I think
Bro,
Herbert
what?
getting overrated.
Let him talk. Let him
It's
talk.
getting crazy. It's getting crazy out
Why,
here.
MJ, why do you think that?
Cause like, all right, which one? Like with Jordan Love, I feel like because the Cowboys are like most hated, and hey, I hate them too. And we all saw on national stage what Jordan Love did to them. I feel like in everybody's brain, it's like, oh, well, we saw what Jordan Love did to the Cowboys. We saw what he did second half of the season, and he was lights out last year for sure. But outside of being lights out second half of the season and against the Cowboys, like, what has he done to like surpass Hurts, to surpass even like Baker, Jared Goff, like all these guys that like have done something in the playoffs? Like he's won one game against America's team, and then now he's already crowned like the best quarterback in the NFC, top two. Oh, he's this, he's that, and he's a turnover machine. And we saw Matt LaFleur say, I'm gonna bring Josh Jacobs in and I'm gonna run the ball because I don't want Jordan Love throwing the ball 30 plus times because I know he's a turnover machine. That's what we've seen. But then, bro,
I'm not gonna say
what we see. Hold up. But then, though, when the Eagles bring in Saquon Barkley and they run the ball, the question is, oh, what are they hiding from Jalen Hurts? Why isn't that same thing about Jordan Love, though? Doing the same exact thing.
Because Jordan Love does not have A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith on his team.
And not only that, hey, he said one playoff game. Hurts got that one game. Who he beat? Josh Johnson and San Fran? Daniel Jones Giants? That's who we glazed.
Daniel Jones?
You talking about one game? Shit. Hurts got one game on his resume.
Hey, I heard Brock Purdy.
No, hey, no
nothing.
AJ Brown.
I
You still
heard
got
Brock Purdy
Smitty.
ain't nothing,
Smitty
though.
went for a $120 against
Brock
Tampa
Purdy
Bay.
ain't
You can't get out the mud. You put in a guy. Why you can't put a guy in the top 5 and he can't get out the mud because he ain't got AJ Brown. You still got Smitty. You still got a great O line. You still got a competent defense.
That's cool.
Rise up.
That's cool. Justin
Herbert. He rolls up against Joe Lombardi, the Brandon Staley's. He rolls up against that team in the playoffs. But your boy Jalen Hurts can't do it because he got Brian Johnson. If he's the guy you say he is, rise up. That's our problem. You put in guys in tiers that he ain't ready for.
Yes,
You ask him to rise up like a star quarterback. He ain't that star quarterback.
But this the same crew that say Nick Sirianni ain't nothing. And I've seen Hurts get
Wait,
to
say that
the
one more time,
playoffs
MJ.
without AJ Brown, though.
MJ, say that one more time.
He still has Smitty.
But my thing is like this the same crew that said Nick Sirianni ain't nothing. And in 2021, I saw this man drag a team that was projected to win 4 games to the playoffs without AJ Brown.
And
then we saw he got AJ Brown, and AJ Brown has back-to-back 1,400-yard seasons. And so I go back to this guy, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, the only guy that he can have elite weapons and nobody say nothing.
No.
But then Hurts got elite weapons.
I have said something about it.
Yeah, we said.
I said something about it.
I said something about it.
All right,
he's
His
great.
playoff resume overrated too.
But we need to have I told you, we need to have a conversation. This man is out there with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
And the playoff resume wasn't pretty.
Them
3 straight
other
game winning
guys-
interceptions by that defense.
That's
In
why,
this playoff
to
run?
me, I don't give Joe Burrow the excuse that people give him. Oh, the defense is bad. Well, that's what happens when you only want offensive players. Live with it.
Live with it. 100%.
That's what you got to do.
Because it's like
All,
with
the
Joe
greats,
Burrow,
all these elite guys.
Doesn't mean that Jalen Hurts is better though.
Nah, that's not why he's better than me. I'm just saying all these elite. Justin
I
Herbert.
know.
They had to rise up. They had to rise up past the bullshit.
Justin Herbert, best weapon, Lat McConkey, playoffs. Josh Allen, I don't even know what you consider his best weapon.
Shakira, I guess.
Lamar Jackson, I don't know what his best weapon is. But I mean, Derrick Henry. Yeah, but
like these top guys got to rise above something. Where is Jalen Hurts rising above? Please let me know, because he ain't rose above nothing. Where's the diversity at?
I don't give him that.
Where he get in that tier 1? He ain't get out the mud.
He got
over there living up in
AJ.
He up there Cancun living with the God Squad around him. He ain't getting shit out the mud.
Playoffs without AJ though. I'm just confused. Like what adversity? Like we
did he really get them to the playoffs that year, or were there other factors?
Now he got him to the playoffs. What you say?
There was one of close games.
Jalen Hurts was running that pill then though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
The reason why
they were hella close games.
Let's be for real. The reason why they in 23, reason why majority probably like 8, probably 9 out of them 10 games they was winning was because of Jalen Hurts.
No, it was.
Last year,
I ain't know he gave top quarterbacks excuses though. You ain't gave Herbert no excuses.
Oh,
Josh, I ain't getting no excuses.
We gave Herbert slack with.
I'm talking about according to him though. Like Hurts, you got more than enough. What it seemed like to me, because I see these other guys with a lot less, and they doing their thing. They rising above. And when shit hit the fan, they still taking the flack for it. What the fuck Hurts do to get out the mud?
Joe Burrow ain't taking no flack.
Nah, he should. I give him flack.
Yeah, that whole MVP talk with Burrow that pissed me off, bro.
He had a good year. He ain't gonna get an MVP win 8 games.
But if the NBA, if the voting, the MVP voting was like how low-key the NBA does the MVP voting, Joe Burrow would have a serious.
Yeah.
If they would have made the playoffs, he would have had a serious case. Serious case though. You can't even.
It would been like.
Bro, they gave Jokic the MVP as like a 5.
Brother he was 200 yards, 5K, led the league in touchdowns. Brother was going crazy.
He's going crazy. I just feel like by that logic,
that is what is supposed to happen when you are throwing to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
I feel like by that logic, like Lamar should win.
He also missed some games.
But the thing is, though, I think Lamar should win MVP. I see why Chris Young is going to win MVP because he is the heavy favorite. Because he's like minus 350 or minus 100.
No, he's like minus 500.
He's like minus 500. I would give my MVP to Lamar. Like I'm not gonna lie, he has the best TD interception ratio ever, and we just seen Aaron Rodgers do that shit for almost 15 years. He just ran for almost 1,000 yards, and you locked up the number one. I mean, you locked up your division. Like, but I see why they give him to Josh Allen though. Like, what Josh Allen doing it is elite though. Like he's doing this without hold on, let me think. He's doing this like with only 2 Pro Bowlers on his squad. He got a carry job.
And the Bills have like
the leading
Bills have
receiver.
like the worst, like one of the worst separation rates in the league too.
I say I understand why. I think we have to I think Lamar's comfortable by MVP, but I think we do have to understand these MVP arguments that all 3 of them they did have argument. And Saquon,
they all did have a case.
Saquon, if they didn't sit Saquon, let him smash the records. I think he would have smashed it versus the Giants.
Smashed that.
He would have had all 4 of them would have had a legit case for why he's the MVP. So, I mean, I
don't think Joe Burrow has a case. That's just me.
I mean, the only reason why I say
the criteria of the award. I don't think Joe Burrow
he would do that because you made the playoffs with one of the worst defense in the league, and you went absolutely insane. Like
the only way, but
I mean, 43-9 is insane.
Like,
but of course it's insane. Who was on his?
That's
look,
so,
it can't be. Hold on. Okay, hold on, but it can't be an of course though. You feel what I'm saying, Young?
Like, what quarterbacks not going 43-9 with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, and your defense sucks, so you're throwing the ball.
But it's like it's kind of like you fake diminishing it though, like you are.
I'm not diminishing it. I just
it is. Just think about okay, but just think.
I'm with you, bro. I'm 100% with you.
Just think about it. Okay,
so diminish Lamar for having Derrick
Henry. Think about it like in college, like what Joe Burrow did, like what Kyler Murray, what Baker was doing, what D.D. Westbrook. Like you got these elite guys, but they're still wilding out though. Like Joe Burrow is bugging the fuck out in these games. Like he is. Like,
I think even
that Broncos game, he went insane.
You gotta think. Hold on.
I'm even thinking. Look, Joe Burrow at LSU.
Young, think about it.
Joe Burrow at LSU.
Our GOAT is Aaron Rodgers. My favorite quarterback ever is Aaron Rodgers, and my favorite wide receiver is Devontae Adams. Look what they were doing together. Elite quarterback with an elite.
Who else?
Nah, I give you that part. I definitely give you that part.
Yeah, they had nobody close to T. Higgins.
You cooked on that
Lazard.
Alan Lazard.
You cooked on
Robert
that.
Thomas.
Aaron Rodgers went 48-5.
Yeah, but Tay
you gave him T. Higgins on his team?
Real, that's
he
two
did have
number
James
ones.
Jones. He did have James Jones was a mini variation
If
of
you give
Tito.
him T. Higgins, he might have broke Peyton Manning's record.
James Jones was a mini variation of Tito. That's what I'm saying. A mini variation of Tito. That's what I'm saying.
That's all. I'm not downplaying
Jordy.
I think he's great. I think he's doing what he's supposed to do, and I don't think we should boost that because he's doing his job. I would be disappointed if he didn't do that with Joe. This is peak Jamar. This isn't like rookie Jamar. Like they're utilizing him at his peak. I expect him to do this. And then you have a T. Higgins who, I mean, he wasn't healthy, but he still performed when it wasn't like he was battling injuries.
When he was healthy,
he was playing pretty well when he played.
To add on to that too, the excuse of like, oh, the Bengals always start off slow. I hate that stuff, bro. They always start slow. This man, week 1, got outplayed by Jacoby Brissett. If they beat the Patriots, they're in the playoffs.
I don't think he outplayed Jacoby Brissett, but like,
no, I'm saying Jacoby Brissett outplayed him.
I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from.
But you see what I'm saying?
That's just it.
No, I agree.
I think he's good. I don't think he did anything MVP worthy in the sense like, what did he really care? Like he carried a bad defense. I get that. I agree. I don't think it was.
Well, shit, it can't.
I mean,
I
it's
don't
like
I don't even
I mean,
like
to
Herbert.
be fair, it is the worst. It is like a bottom 2 defense. Like,
it's horrible. I agree.
No, regardless of the weapons,
the
like
offense we couldn't score on.
Like, I mean, like carrying that team to 9 wins is crazy, considering how bad that defense is. But like,
is it crazy?
Because people didn't talk about him like,
bro, gang.
That's
That's wild, bro. That's wild. That defense was dog shit. They almost made the playoffs, bro. Come on, let's come on.
But
I mean, Herbert.
Same thing with Justin Herbert. We give Herbert a flack when he
Herbert did the same thing.
Who's the best?
They put him in MVP combos.
Who's the best quarterback?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to. Nobody said Herbert was
the right Herbert, but like,
okay. I
see
see
something more impressive.
Who's the best quarterback? Joe Burrow.
No, I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
That's all I'm saying. It's like Burrow is playing great
this year.
Burrow's not playing MVP level football. Like to me, at least, I think he's doing his job.
Dead ass Bo Nix. I'll tell you right now, it's like Bo Nix.
The best quarterback Joe Burrow played this year was Bo Nix.
Has beaten this year.
He's beat with Bo Nix.
Yes. Look at the quarterbacks.
Okay, to be fair, he played great. Like against Lamar twice, and
he did.
I agree about that too. And they actually, the Bengals sold him. The kicker sold him 1 game versus Baltimore.
The first game, yes, he did.
They play close. They play KC down to the wire too.
Well, my point is like,
and he was the better quarterback that game.
Burrow's got a. This may seem unfair but in those games where he won, the defense usually was not like that bad because they're playing against terrible quarterbacks. It's when they're playing Lamar, they're playing Mahomes, they're playing Herbert that Joe Burrow has a chance and he's not quite able to do it. Like, this seems nitpicky, but it's like you kick a field goal, it's like you could have got a touchdown. Like, I don't know. It's tough because I feel like Joe Burrow, like if he gets those wins against big teams, like if he's up to like 10, 11 wins with this defense, then we can start talking about a real case.
And McPherson sold him that game against the Chargers too.
Against the Chargers, yes. No, I agree.
Like,
that is a good point though. I will say though, because when Herbert in 2021 threw for 5,
I hear you.
5
he basically did the same shit Joe Burrow did, and he even have a close fair combo. Okay, so I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
I don't even like
Herbert. Literally, they didn't make the playoffs because of that Raiders game they lost, and he was going berserk.
But the thing is, though, he wasn't even close to an MVP. Because I remember that because that was Aaron Rodgers' MVP.
Yeah, because
Rodgers,
Aaron Rodgers and Brady. He wasn't even.
See, I don't even think he's close. Like he shouldn't even be close to Lamar. Like I don't think.
Wait, Young, you said Joe Burrow shouldn't be close to Lamar?
I don't think his MVP case is close to Lamar Jackson. Like to me, I don't think it's close.
Why's that?
I got Josh, but I firmly believe.
And I don't think it's Josh either. Like,
Young, why you think that?
Bro, Lamar Jackson is. I don't care. Like people say Zay Flowers is a Pro Bowler. That man is not any kind of elitely caliber wide receiver to be doing what he just did.
Brian Thomas is the same guy we've talked about for 4 years.
Like, that's who he is. Mark Andrews, he started coming along, but he didn't start the season out hot. He started heating up. But, like, to go 43-3, bro, is insane.
I might be the biggest Zay Flowers hater because I saw it in real life. That dude has the easiest job in the NFL. I swear to God.
Yeah, I think Lamar is not going to win this MVP because the way that he won it last year is what the same argument that they gave it to him last year is getting used against him now. That's the problem.
Makes no sense.
Like, yeah, I mean, I get it. I don't agree with it. Just like I didn't think he was the MVP last year, based off of if you're going to go off of stats this year, then he shouldn't have won it.
I will say though, y'all brought up an amazing point. If Justin Herbert in 2021 didn't even sniff the MVP, like
I agree.
I'm not gonna lie, nobody even brought him up type shit.
No one brought him up.
I'm not gonna lie to you, nobody brought him up.
And
nobody brought him up.
He wasn't.
He had Keenan Allen, but
that's what I'm saying.
He had no Jamar Chase.
I mean,
if Justin Herbert didn't have a
Keenan
case,
Allen and Mike Williams, but yeah.
Yeah, if Justin Herbert didn't have a case, then yeah, bro, Joe Burrow
doesn't have one, and that's fine. Because I agree. I think they played elite football at the time.
I will say this though, and it's gonna go to MJ's point about when people talk about Joe Burrow. Because I remember this vividly. Like I remember this vividly. There was a screen on Fox where it showed Dak Prescott in the 2021 Cowboys with the It was Michael Parsons. I think he was the sack leader. Trayvon Diggs was the interception leader. And they was counting because they still lost after because didn't they have the bye, right?
No, this was when they lost to San Francisco.
They lost to the 49ers because of the QB draw shit. And they yes. I remember they was getting killed for that.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow had the sack leader, the Triple Crown leader. He led the league in touchdowns. He didn't make the playoffs. Crazy. I will say though, if that was Dak Prescott and that same thing would happen, people would be.
He would be getting fried.
He would be mention
him in the top 10.
Joe Burrow is the most protected quarterback in the National Football League.
I think.
I don't know what it is.
I agree. I
don't know why. Like I think he's really good. Like I'm not saying he's not really good. I don't know why.
Bro, young. Did you see on Twitter when the Broncos destroyed the Chiefs? It was like, oh, the Chiefs are so scared that the Bengals can't make the playoffs. Shut the hell up!
Oh God, bro.
Y'all think the Chiefs scared the Bengals and Mahomes? They only lost because Mahomes played the worst game of his career.
I'm not gonna lie, all that, bro. And let's put, bro, all that bro. Can we look, chat? That game happened 4 years ago. Can we give it up?
It only lost because Mahomes had the worst game of his career. That's not happening again.
Bro, I still hear the arguments. That's the reason why he's better than Lamar and Allen.
When the Bengals beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, I was a senior in high school. I'm basically a junior in college. Give it up. Like, no, they're not scared. Like, they're not scared of the Bengals, bro. Like,
2025.
It's 2021.
They beat them the next year.
This version of
Nigel, they beat them the next year, Nigel. They beat them the next year.
We had a whole new president back then.
Like, please, bro, stop it with this. Oh, wait,
bro, the last time the Bengals in the playoffs, like, shit, I wasn't even 21 yet. Like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. They be dragging it. But I do. It's just a lot of, like I said, this playoffs, it's going to be a lot of narratives happening.
Oh
it's gonna get nasty, bro.
I think like this playoffs might be like the playoffs with the most legacies on the line.
Man. Oh no, for sure.
Allen,
Lamar, Josh Allen. I'm not gonna lie, because if Josh Allen don't win this year,
it's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be. I don't think he'll ever will.
He probably never will.
I think
if Lamar don't win, it's going to be super bad because no matter what, unless he has a master class,
Kansas City comes out of the AFC. It's going to be nasty.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad.
There's no
for Herbert.
Hey, rerun the Brady Mahomes talks on the way.
Well, if Herbert doesn't win a playoff game regardless.
If Herbert doesn't, hold on. I'm not gonna lie to you. They lose based on how the Texans have been playing. And Justin Herbert better nut up. I'm not. He has no excuse to lose the game.
No, if he go out there and ball and Nico Collins on some nuts,
there is no excuse to not lose.
I told you, there's only one way they lose that game. He's going to have to flop.
Excuses, bro.
It's going to be Quentin Johnson.
That's the only way they lose.
It's going to be Quentin Johnson. I guarantee
that better not happen, bro. There's a lot of narratives that like what's the name? I'm damn near. I've been rocking with the Eagles all year because my boy 2-6 is on there. He been doing his thing. Y'all lose early, MJ. It's gonna be the worst look at everybody, bro.
Sirianni gone.
I will say for us though, bro, like if the Eagles get out the NFC, if the Eagles get out the NFC, I'm most scared of the Ravens coming out. And the reason why I say this, y'all, the reason why I say this
I don't know about
is because the only way the Ravens get out the AFC is if Lamar is playing like he is in the regular season and the postseason. And if he flipped that switch, kind of like how like Bron 2012, he beat the Celtics and he was like, oh shoot, he get it now. I feel like if the Ravens get to the board, like, oh,
understand it.
But Braun, this isn't Braun going against a washed Celtic. This would be like Braun going against prime Michael Jordan.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. Like
Michael Jordan.
This is like Braun versus Michael Jordan.
Bro, listen, MJ, if y'all don't come out of the NFC,
oh yeah, Jalen Legacy's on the line. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sorry, MJ. I know he is on the line.
Y'all should not lose to Detroit.
No, Sirianni's legacy is on the line.
Why would y'all lose to Detroit?
Legacy.
No, we can't. No, we can't listen. Because all the misses that Darnold had, Hurts not gonna do that. But
shit.
Not gonna do that.
Shit.
Not when the game matter. Not when the game matter. He not. I haven't. If you can name a time that when the game mattered and the game was on the line, and you needed a touchdown, Hurts overthrew a guy. I can't name it.
You know, so
matter
we know
one time. He fumbled. He did fumble.
So we know Allen Lamar's legacy is 1 and 2. Who's third? You guys think?
Well, what?
You said what?
Like legacy on the line. I know Allen and Lamar.
Legacy on the line. Herbert.
Yeah. Okay.
Herbert, if he loses,
Legacy. Herbert. Because if he don't win, bro, that's gonna be nasty.
It's gonna be year 5 without a playoff. Oh God, I can't deal with it.
Lose to a Trevor Lawrence 4 interception first half, and then you lose to a CJ Stroud with no Diggs, no Tank, and they're playing like trash. Yeah, we're gonna have some conversations about you, buddy. It's that simple.
But look though, Shaq.
Josh and them losing to Bo Nix and them.
Oh, we're gonna have some conversations.
It's gonna be discussed. It's going to be discussed.
MJ, I'm not gonna lie. If any of them 3 lose in the first round,
if Josh Allen loses to the Broncos, he's on.
If the Broncos win, Sean Payne's the GOAT. I don't care.
He's on. If that happens, that means what's his name is on a crazy fraud watch. Like
he's on.
Yeah. And Sean McDermott's fired.
Oh,
and
Sean McDermott's
he's out of there.
Nigga, he should have been fired about 3 years ago, young. You know.
Yeah, I actually might want Broncos to win.
I would have fired him last year.
Hey, Ben Johnson in Buffalo. Ooh-wee.
Oh my God. I would have fired McDermott last year.
Look, chat, we done definitely went over the mark, basically 3 hour 30. Appreciate MJ pulling up a little quick talk, you feel me, for 30 minutes. MJ, if you want to come back on next week after the playoffs, you can just let me know.
Do it, man.
Like I said, chat, keep tapping in with us. You know, we're going live tomorrow talking about this first round, second round of college football playoffs. That's some good ass games. You don't smack your lips, like that's what it was.
Nigga sold me out of $40, nigga.
Nah, I feel you. Yeah, you got me. I feel you.
I gotta get that shit up in the cafe for everybody.
I definitely went to sleep with that Georgia Notre Dame game. I went to sleep. That shit was too. But keep tapping in with us. I'm probably going to the Bucks Commanders game. I'll probably have a vlog for y'all. Right? That's gonna be lit. Make sure y'all follow MJ on all his shit. Me real talk with MJ. Make sure y'all follow all his shit. Keep tapping in with us, and yeah, man, we gonna catch y'all. We out. Deuces.